Hey, welcome
Yeah.
everybody. Thanks for being here. We're so glad to have you. Did you like our new animation? It's
So,
nothing.
Great job, Ash.
Thank you. Hopefully that looked okay. We're all still learning. It's okay. If you're
still learning.
We're gonna be still learning for the rest of our lives, I imagine.
That's true.
Yeah. If you're here, we really appreciate it. If you think we're cool or funny or you like memes, follow us on socials at Mates of Fate on Twitter and Instagram. Or if you go on YouTube, just look up Mates of Fate. You can get all of our old episodes online if you want to catch up on the story. Yeah, there it is. Your turn, Mike.
All right, cool. So first order of business, as always, big thank you to Syrinscape.
Hey.
If you don't use it for your D&D sessions or Starfinder sessions or whatever it might be, definitely check them out. Ambiance, music, sound effects, whole shebang. You can make like playlists too for custom things if an entire sound set isn't really what you're looking for. It's pretty great. So thanks, Syrinscape.
Thank you.
Yes.
Secondly, few weeks time we'll be doing a giveaway, Ursus Dice. We'll be doing a dice giveaway probably in I imagine maybe 3 weeks or so. We'll be giving away an awesome set of dice, full 7 set of polyhedral dice, with kind of a hellfire red, aqua blue motif, representative of the two kind of general thematics of Matt's game Songs of Creation, which we are playing tonight, and my homebrew game Artima.
They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yep, they're
I'm
really
gonna buy
nice
some of
dice.
these after we give the real ones away.
Yep. So definitely give her a shout out. We'll put her name into the chat in Twitch. And then thirdly, next Saturday,
2 Saturdays.
January? My wife always gives me a hard time about that too. I use the wrong terminology. I'm like the only person in the world. So not the 8th.
In a fortnight.
In a fortnight. Saturday, January 15th. There we go. We'll be doing another one shot. It's going to be the second of a series of monthly one shots with different DMs each time. We'll be doing a Tales from the Loop one shot. Saturday, January 15th, usual about 8:30 in the evening, Eastern time. I will be DMing that, and we'll have all the usual characters here with a special guest from Whitney. And he'll be joining that game, and this one is to benefit the Trevor Project.
Yes.
Supporting LGBTQIA youth.
They've been around since 1998, providing a really excellent suicide hotline for an estimated 42% of queer youth that experience suicidality every single year, or at least last year. So what an awesome cause. So yeah. I'll put the link in our chat if you want to start donating now, or you can wait till you join us on the game itself. But either way, please donate. It's all going to a good cause.
Absolutely. So that's it. I don't think there's anything else, is there?
Let's play D&D.
I think we're good, yeah.
All right.
All right. So, when last our adventurers left off, they went to sleep. That was pretty much all of last session, if I remember correctly, right? No, you guys, so a lot happened in terms of what you learned. Not so much happened in terms of the actual events and all that, but that's okay. So, a few things. One, you learned about where to find Vernon. Vernon being the guide who had helped you in the prior arc, a completely different time, with navigating the Underdark, as he'd like to put it, in ancient Teleortha. So, with that, man's been missing, presumed dead, because it was millennia ago, and yet somehow still alive. And not only alive, but on the way to all your destinations in a very, very close place. Right there in the Burning Isles. Vernon also being the person that Yelorena, the Psalmblade, has been pining over for ever. Entire reason why she's even on this plane in the first place. Why she, So she chose her side, and the reason she chose was for him, even though he, being one of the Craven, never chose a side and was kind of cursed to live forever in this sort of state. And here he is. So,
Oh, that's why.
I didn't mean to give that away. Well,
No, I
anyways.
definitely figured it out by myself.
Oh yeah, we can't accident.
Yeah.
God damn it. Anyways. So, outside of that whole arc, you got to see a particularly, let's just say, pugilistic bartender or barmaid clock a guy with a mug. You found that in the town of Hargrave, in the pirate port city of Hargrave, in the Burning Isles, there lies a tavern belonging to one Wampin Jenny Wintertoes, who you probably would want to go see. I thought you also did some more scrying and things. Saw Avra is out hanging out with the Thontillians.
She's so
a
badass.
lot has changed.
So
a lot
badass.
has changed.
It's
The
my idea.
Thontillians, the Thontillians being, of course, the roving, you almost want to say tribe, but it's more of a horde of just anyone who wants the life of freedom and to kind of go and it's sort of a rebellion without a nation, just constantly roving and raiding, and with leaders certainly, but at this point it seems like there's a schism within the once homogenous horde between Garalanavala, the Sharp Tongue, with whom Avra was seen, a few others, and sitting around a campfire, and it seems that they've broken, for some reason, from Gog McGrog, the Groundbreaker, High War Chief of the Horde. So, what does this mean? Who knows? They were plotting and planning, but that's okay. You'll find out eventually. You also decided, since you're going to be swinging by the Burning Isles anyways, and that's the last place that you had spoken to Ware Durant, to give her a buzz. Getting in contact with her, you found that she was, there and looking forward to meeting with you, and that you guys were going to make plans. You know, find a Starbucks in the area. You know, just kind of catch up.
Go shopping.
Okay.
Yeah. You then
Astrobucks.
Yeah, Astrobucks. Yeah, you went to you went on and on, back and forth, kind of messaging, and it was kind of unclear whether you were going to message her next or whether, because either way, it ended and you decided, well, let's just, we need to talk to other people anyway. So, still sitting there amidst the, fortunately restored bunk beds that you had crushed earlier. You stayed up late and scryed a bit more and, you cast Legend Lore to learn a lot about the place. And there was one other thing. Oh, yeah, the Red Scourge that you decided to scry on.
Yes.
Which led you to see these flows of lava and all of them flowing around what looked to be the keystone, behind which was the Red Scourge watching. So, a lot. Hell of a lot.
So I know Spinecrusher didn't see that. Assuming you guys communicated this to me by now, was it the impression that was the keystone, or was it one of keystones?
I checked my bag, and I still had ours.
As far as you can tell, you still have the keystone on you, and yet you see the keystone there. So it could be the keystone, but you're in the same time as it, so it's kind of hard to say. In the same sense as there were two Brunans and there were two Adraxes.
Mm-hmm.
You're traveling in time, and now you have the keystone, and there is another keystone floating somewhere, presumably underground. But then it would be magma, not lava. That's right. Anyways, point is, you guys did one more bit of, not scry, but sent one more message to Thrain, who was considerate enough to message you back using his own, casting. And he informed you that he was kind of out of the way for you guys. He was in Kanya, and it would be a bit of a hard way to get to you. But at least told you that he more or less gave you the impression that he would make plans when you were probably closer. So after that, you turned in for the night, slept a little, not sleeping in. Adraxa, you woke up early, as you had argued with Reggie the night before, and
she argued with me.
Yeah, she argued with you.
I am a grown-up.
Yeah. You went to the beach for sparring early in the morning. She was already awake as well when you went to get her. And there, rather than dueling with rapier and axe, you just put up your fists and went to town. Like,
Slap
really
the shit out of that kid.
Man, I like to think that she put a little bit of hurting on you as well.
A bit.
I
slapped her for 10 points of healing because I'm a paladin now. What?
Yeah. You but in the end of it, I think what came was that you would agree that she would not go back into the Feather House. She would also kind of she understands your position that yes, she's pretty damn important. And the whole thing came to a blow when she said, that you kept asking, what do you want? What are you trying to prove? What do you want? And she finally blurted out that she wanted to prove that she wasn't like him. Did you get an understanding of who it was that she was talking about?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Her demon shithead of a father.
Yeah.
Technically, he's a devil, but
Well, actually, he's from the Nine Hells originally.
Yeah. No, he is a shithead for sure. But yeah, so you then went back to the house where Spine Crusher's sitting in his, little heart-speckled boxers, waved high. Zara hiding in the bushes on the beach, seeing the whole fight go down and everything. It was even cast Bless on Reggie, I think, right? Or you tried to?
Maybe,
I
yeah.
think it was guidance.
Kind of like, or guidance or something, just to give her that extra little nudge for her fist. Yeah.
Plus would have been smart, though.
Oh, man. Yeah. You came back, and in the interest of expediency, we kind of, I kind of rushed the exposition a little bit, but long and short of it was that Valenquips, your trusty, almost like a, what the hell are they? Like a, not like a maitre d', but like a concierge. Or something for your house. Right. Yeah. Head butler, Valenquips, went and she set up made arrangements with, contacts on the mainland and reached out to get you your airship to help cover the escort of your shipments of wine that are ready and set to head out in the harbor. So let's take it maybe to the point that you guys are now sitting, as she kind of says, "Oh yeah, it should be here any minute." Oh, you hear a rushing. The treetops kind of shaking with the wind as the sound of the scarab pulling up over into the backyard of the manor.
That's my ship.
I remember it, yes.
It's mine. It's ours. It's more mine than ours.
I forget, has Spine Crusher been on the ship?
Yeah,
you
threw bombs off the ship in his undies.
Oh, it's the same ship, that's right, yeah. It is a beauty.
Pat the key to it that I have under my clothes, even though it doesn't need this key at all.
So, the crew that's been flying it, they slowly start to land it and everything, and it blows the trees back. You see birds flying every which direction, just trying to, just trying to flee from this thing. The ship soon enough, rather than dropping ropes for you guys to climb up, it makes a landing, and you feel this sort of tingle go up your spines as you get goosebumps. This sort of electric charge in the air as it makes contact with the ground, and the grass blows away almost like in a ring. So, soon enough, the hatch opens, and you see You see a few members of the crew come out. One of them walks up and takes off his helmet, very similar to the one you'd seen Tina's wearing. Takes it off. And 1 second, as I have an image for this one.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Okay. As he says, you are the mates of fate. I'm Zilo Benbo. I'm the
You sure are.
I'm the chief officer aboard the Scarab, and I was told that you needed a flight out of here.
You've been flying a long time? I'm sorry, I completely forgot your name. I got
It's okay.
Jack didn't say that.
Yes, been flying for a few years. I'm about 6 years out of the academy, and I've got my degrees from the Iron Vaults, from the Brass Tower, and also from the Glass Hearth.
So you've been in a scrap or two?
I've been in a few. Well, let's just say that the Olithids, I've got a tentacle or two in a jar back home.
I like it. I'm a Drax of Stormhammers.
Well met.
Shake his hand.
He shakes you, shakes it, grabs you almost by the elbow.
I am Spine Crusher.
Well met.
And I'm Zara.
Sarah, well met. Shakes your hand as well. Will anyone else be coming with us?
We might be.
I'm Reggie.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
And the kid.
Hi. Well met.
I mean the adult. Sorry.
She kind of, gives you a shake and everything.
I'll get used to it.
It's very nice to meet you. All right, are we all ready?
What of the rest of your crew? How many do you got?
Oh, we have a number of people, if you'll come with me.
Before we go, did we ever send that wine?
Valentine steps up. Lord Spinecrusher, the wine is set to be delivered. The harbor master has made arrangements, and the crew is all hired for those ships. They are. Crucian is also loading the. We have Vulcan heading up with the shipment today, loading it onto the ship. So.
Sounds like everything is in order then.
Everything, yeah. They
Very
should
good.
be setting out around. What time is it? Probably about noon. So you should probably hurry and get it. If there's anything else you need, we can carry it up over the ship.
I mean, some of their pies. Hopefully.
Sure. Oh, and of course we've also. There's one more thing. Winnie, do you have? And Winnie, you see her coming out with like a small box. Oh, just a going away present for you. We figured you'd be looking at all that wine floating around down there and feel so sorry not going to have any up there. So we brought you a case.
I'm really gonna miss all of you.
Very good.
More than you know.
We'll be back, Adraxa. We'll be back.
I doubt it.
You
Valenquip.
see, yeah, Valenquip's just thanks you and everything. Gives like sort of almost like a courteous bow and everything. Reaches out her spectral hand to shake yours.
I shake her weird glowing hand. I say,
It's still your hand feels like it's asleep as soon as you touch it. It's still buzz.
will you do something for us, please?
Sure.
If we don't make it back, and of course we will, but if we don't, will you please take my third of the profits from this season and send it to the Thunderstone settlement in Flohelg?
I'll look it up, but yes, I'm sure it won't be an issue. But
I
yes,
appreciate that.
of course.
Thank you all. I'll miss Fleur most of all, but the rest of you also.
It was very nice meeting you for the last 3-4 days, was it? If that. And we'll see you soon, I'm sure. All right, come on.
All right.
This thing's got too much fuel in it? What's wrong with it? Come on, get up there. So Zillow Benbow kind of smiles at this and gestures, welcoming you aboard.
What is his name? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'll type it in the chat. Hold on.
I mean, those are some dreamy hazel eyes. I can't.
Mm-hmm. Zila.
Zila. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I give her playing an asexual
Zila
character.
Benbow.
Together.
So he welcomes you aboard, and there you can see there's a good number of crew all sitting there aboard the ship. There's plenty of people we could introduce you to. Is there anyone in particular? Actually, before we go anywhere, I'm sure she'd like to meet you. Our pilot, my sister. One moment.
Your sister.
Yes. Livian. Second.
Huh. Oh, family's so freaking cute.
All right. Livian comes up, and she is somewhat short, probably maybe about 5'3" or so. She comes up with a smile. Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well met. Have you been piloting a long time?
I'm a little bit younger than Zelo, but I mean, I aced all the tests and everything, and I've had a lot of high marks.
All right. Well, you probably can't do worse than I can. So.
Oh, is this your first ship?
It's my first ship that is mine. I've taken others out. They were.
It's mine, but okay.
They were larger than this. This one's got a bit more. It's got more. It's more of a sleek design than she's accustomed to. It's more like I would say moving carriages versus now she's riding a single horse. Not only that, but they're thoroughbred. So,
all right,
I think
It's beefier.
listen,
right.
pop quiz pilot.
There we go.
You see me standing in my boxers at the helm, lobbing bombs off. What do you do?
She looks to Zelo. Zelo looks at her. First off, if you're at the helm, I tell you to get the hell out of the chair. Secondly, if you're in your boxers...
I thought the front of the ship was the helm.
That's the aft, you ding dong.
You're gonna make a great pilot.
She kind of blushes a bit. She blushes a bit, and the rest of the crew kind of suppresses a chuckle. Like, see this little 5'3" girl, like, dressing down this Goliath. Yeah. There's this. Yeah.
I'm the DM with the Open Seas campaign. I can't even get the fucking.
How do they cook food on wooden ships?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just pork belly all the way down.
It's just beans.
That's nice.
Well met. Very well met. Who else you got, Captain?
Well, I'm not the captain. That would be between you three to decide, or maybe you could share command. But either way, it's usually not customary to share.
So what is your title? Obviously, we know about ships.
I'm the chief officer. So the chief officer on deck. I report directly to you. Everyone else reports to me.
Cool. All right, who else you got? I gotta know everybody. I gotta meet them. I gotta meet faces.
Sure. We have our security officer.
Okay.
That would be Telpin Weldquist.
Your helm absolutely nothing to do on this completely uneventful journey. We have a great track record with this ship.
Yeah.
Usually,
what's wrong?
Thelpin is appointed for going on any kind of ground expeditions or things like that, or pretty much if we need to land the ship somewhere, she's charged with making sure that we have a set, secure perimeter.
She's a yellow shirt.
She looks at you, and there's nothing at all for you to worry about. We land the ship. It is safe as if you were still in the air.
This one's bringing a lot of scraps. I like this one.
One or two. The streets of Higarshell are a little rough. All right.
Glad to have you aboard.
And then there is one more figure he points to. Then we also have our resident scholar and healer, Evalia. Okay.
Do we know that name? Sounds familiar. No.
Maybe probably in your campaign, actually, I think. Nuala or something.
Okay.
So this is different. Evalia.
Well met, Evalia.
Hi. It's pleasure. Hopefully you won't be needing any of my services, at least in terms of healing.
How much healing are we talking? Can you do like full resurrections or just like boo-boos?
If you can find enough diamonds, maybe, but they're a bit harder to come by.
But you could.
I think in theory, again, like our pilot, I'm well read, but I've fortunately never had to. Well, not fortunately, I have had situations where I've wanted to. I mean, especially this last week, so, but I've not had the opportunity. I'd say.
Well, you will likely be the most useful one of all. Glad to have you.
Well, I hope we'll get to prove our worth that way. She kind of keeps her head low and everything. Make a insider perception check if you want.
Thank you.
Always perception. I can't insight for shit. 19.
Yeah. Based on the way she said that, it seems like maybe she's carrying some guilt over the last few weeks or some kind of failing that she's not quite ready to talk about. So seems like she's, along with the rest of these people, getting out of Hager's show and kind of start to wonder, to some extent, maybe these people are going to find some adventure, some of them anyway. Some of them are going to see the world. Others are looking to get away from the nightmare that's just consumed them in their lives for the last few, God, who knows.
You're welcome, everyone.
They have Fleur to help them through it.
So, yeah. Anyways, you go to you follow Zelo as he leads you in and shows you about the ship. And I'm sorry I don't have a map of the ship yet, but I will. Promise I will. It's smaller for sure than the Condor X-12, but it is sleek, and you thought that the kind of the living quarters and the quality of everything was fantastic on the Condor X-12, and this is just, decades ahead of it. It's lovely. It's
my ship.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's almost like sort of like pearlescent looking paneling on the walls and everything that almost kind of blends into this borderline stained glass partitions in some places. The doors look like they're, but it's not stained glass in that it's all like that cheesy kind of multicolored green and yellow and blue and primary color looking thing. It looks like it's all sort of like glass with this mother of pearl iridescence about it. Clean white lines and brass filigree separating these panels, but it looks like everything seems to have a purpose. As you walk towards your chambers, you see that the rather than being one solid door that slides or pops up or slides open or whatever, or swings, or whatever, instead you see as you approach the individual kind of like sections of the stained glass door. And this rapid clockwork mechanism seemed to fold into themselves until, from the center outwards, until this Nautilus shell-like movement takes away all of the glass that's in front of you, and then there's just your room. Relatively modest, but comfortable arrangements, beds, and
Are we sharing one? We got one cabin.
Each of you has your own. Yeah, there's plenty. I mean, there is one cabin that is definitely looks to be captain's quarters, so you will have to draw straws, or actually, if you want, you can parchment up.
Yeah, boulder parchment shears. Here we go. Unless you all just want to yield to me as the team leader, but it's okay. I respect you both.
How's this gonna work? There's 3 of us.
Reggie kind of says, chosen one.
All right. You're a fucking grown up and a mate of fate. Whatever. You want to boulder parchment shears? Because you can have the captain's quarters.
I'll boulder parchment shears. You ready?
If you win, you still can't have it, but you can. All right, here we go. 4-way boulder parchment shears. Here we go.
How would that? Wait, then we're all just gonna lose to each other.
No.
We're 3 dragon ante.
It's just 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
All right, fine. Boulder parchment shears. Go.
Well, fuck that.
Well, it's not me.
All
right,
I can tell you that.
here we go,
I
here we
should
go.
have left everyone else.
All right, there's out again. That's next.
Boulder parchment shears.
Shears.
Go.
All right, all
High
parchment.
five, both of you.
All right. Boulder parchment shears.
I punch Spinecrusher in the face. Oh, you're out.
Oh, Spinecrusher wins. No. Reggie just no.
He is the biggest in his defense.
He is the big. By a little.
You've been around for like 2 weeks.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Fine. No, fair's fair. I'm not going to challenge fates and everything with boulder parchment shears.
All right. I still want
Damn. All right. Fine.
I'm not calling you
Take my
captain,
room.
though. I'm not doing it. Oh, you're muted, Spinecrusher.
I've been muted this whole time. Captain Spinecrusher. Say it.
No.
I went
No.
from lord to a captain.
No one will ever
No.
say that.
Do you
No,
want to duel
Captain
for it? Because I will
Spinecrusher.
duel
No.
you if you want.
No, if our lives depend on us holding some kind of ruse where we all pretend you're the captain, we are all going to die. Just that's right.
First
That's
order
the
of
man who throws
business.
bombs from the helm. Gonna load this down.
That would have
Speaking
killed the
of which-
pilot, you ding dong.
Spinecrusher takes his satchel off and reaches in and pulls out a pair of boxers with the hearts on them. I would like these flown with the sails. Rig it up.
You know, I
Rig
don't object to that.
No.
I don't
You know,
object.
I think you can veto that one. Hard pass.
Chosen one, let's vote.
Livian, and then just like the pilot says, I think that would probably alter the aerodynamics to a point that would not lead to a sustain. We're not doing it. No.
Thank
Oh, hell. Fine. Stuffs it back into the satchel.
She kind of, grins and everything, looks at Zelo and shakes her head and goes, I'll be back. I'll be up at the bridge if you need anything.
Well, woman, the help. Don't throw any bombs.
So,
Do you think they know we've never been on a ship before?
you've been on a ship.
Sarah, you remember last time we were on a ship and instead of letting us stay on the top part, they hung us from the bottom and swinging cages? Good
Yeah, that was
times.
a great time.
Good times.
Yeah.
I don't think they
We're
can do
great
that this time, right? Like, this is our boat.
Philipin, and this the security officer comes up. We don't have the cages because the ship is meant more for. It's less of a bomber than a. It's more of a quick. I would say. Things for like espionage or what's the word? Covert.
Wow.
Covert
Okay.
operations.
Well, this might be a bit of a waste escorting wine across the ocean, but,
I'm sure that we're going to find more than just a bunch of drunks.
I like these guys.
I'm going to go head to the mess if anyone needs. Zero says, all right, we'll see you soon. So,
I can't wait to find out about all their intercrew drama. You know they have some.
oh, there's guaranteed to be. So, yeah, you venture into your separate rooms and all that, make yourselves comfy, get packed up.
Is there like any kind of signage on the outside of the captain's quarters that indicates it's captain quarters?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. What I say is that like there's more of like a golden arch around the
Ah,
edge of it. So it's
sounds cool.
kind of, yeah.
All right.
Fancy as sweet.
Yeah, the others have almost like a silver looking pattern to it, but
Fucking spine crusher. Okay. I get out the feather. I open the door to the feather house. And as is my custom, I don't go in. I just scream at the top of my lungs. Yellerina!
what?
You want to come out? I can't get the kid back in.
I just made lunch.
Well, bring it out.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean you can't get the kid back in?
We're on a ship now. She punched me in the face. It's a thing. Come out.
You're on a ship. Every time you're on a ship, oh god! And she goes.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Comes, ow! She ducks her head and everything,
Hey,
and she has to duck her head in here. Why is it?
this is my ship. It's the Scarab. You like it?
It's a nice enough room, but why?
It's bigger
is
than
it
the
so-
room.
I'm sure that, but what do you mean like you can't get the kid back in?
Okay, so here's the situation, okay?
She sits on your bed, makes herself comfy.
The kid is tired of being locked up like a fairy tale princess. So we dueled, and I won, but we agreed that she didn't have to stay in the feather house anymore. But I can't keep an eye on her, and I can't let her know that I'm keeping an eye on her, because now she's an adult and she's gonna get mad. So can you come out and just stay out and keep an eye on her?
I'll spend some time with her. Sure. I think after everything, she's probably. I'll be honest, it was a bit like having a teenager. In that, well, she is, isn't she?
She acted like a child. I thought she was at least 12. She was acting like she was 9.
I mean, she was raised by royalty, right? So that would make her a bit of a princess.
Oh my god. You understand what I'm getting at, right? Like the
I know
easiest way for us to
exactly
keep her
what-
safe is to lock her in a box.
exactly what. I know at the same time. I'd say keeping her safe. You can keep her safe, but she's got to breathe. She's got to have room.
I guess.
Listen,
I guess.
maybe. What if you find a way? Are there any mages who have like, I don't know, maybe we can make a bracelet for her or something that no matter what, you know where the bracelet is at all times.
I do like that.
But then she could take the bracelet off.
But
So
she-
maybe
It's a compromise, you know.
see if she want to get if they can do it as a tattoo. That could work.
I like
maybe.
it. I like
Either way,
it.
the point is because one of you can do a thing. I think, or you can find where something is, or obviously enough. One of you can always scry if you need to. Zara can always find her, but
Scrying doesn't stop the kid from getting slaughtered, though, does it?
no, it doesn't. So what if there was a way? I don't know. I don't think there's a way to make like a bracelet like a bracelet of returning or something like that. That its bearer would automatically be teleported. Like you can call her back home. If the lamplights start getting lit, you call her back and say it's time to come in.
I do like that. I like
Oh,
that. Let's
that's
look
good.
into that. There's a lot of nerds in Higuri show that might be able to do
I
that.
have no idea, but if there's anyone who would, it would probably be there. Oh,
Okay. Listen, we all have our own cabin. Spinecrusher said you could share with his because he's got the biggest room. It's right around
What?
the corner there. You see the gold arch? He said you're more than welcome. You can even have the bed.
that's very generous of him. He
It
looks
is.
like he'd probably be the type to sleep on the. Maybe that's the reason why he's spine treasure. He sleeps on the
He
floor.
has a lot of like war wounds, so I think
Oh.
he'd like the company.
The company. You're not suggesting that I go and help him dress his war wounds.
I don't. No.
Good.
I don't.
Good. No, I'm not doing that. If that's what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying. So no, that's not what I'm saying.
She gives you kind of a quizzical look for a second. Really, just like probing to see if you just don't catch what she's saying, or
I don't.
okay, cool. She's just.
Right,
Alright, well, I'll go-
get up what she's putting down.
I'll go talk to Spine Crusher, but if worse comes to worse, I think maybe I might be more comfortable in the Feather House.
You gotta take the kid with you. I can't be in charge of the kid all the time.
No, you're not in charge of the kid. The kid
We have one
is in
job.
charge of the kid.
We have one job. You want to chill in the feather house? Why don't you just chill in this ship?
And
There's probably a rec room.
for one thing, you try walking around as she stands up with your head like this the entire time.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. That's not gonna happen to me, is it? Because you used to be smaller.
I did used to be smaller. As I recall, I think you had a couple inches on me.
I think I
So-
did. And also, you didn't used to have wings, and neither did I. Am I not going to fit in the ship after a while?
I wonder if there's. I mean, maybe there's a way for me to go back to being regular
Yeah,
people
but why would
size.
you?
And
It's
not,
so cool.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but it feels just kind of. It's a little hard for one.
It's
Like
fine.
your arm.
It's fine. It's just I don't understand why everyone just doesn't do what I suggest because I'm right. But you know, you're an adult. It's fine. I respect your decision. If you want to leave the kid to get slaughtered when I'm not watching, it's fine.
If there's anyone I trust to be able to take care of the kid, to be able to uphold that oath, she's sitting right in front of me.
Why do you say it like that? That just makes me feel bad. All right.
So why are you on a ship? Where are you going, anyways?
We have several stops to make. We're allegedly escorting some wine that we own to Fergandal and Lohelg, I want to say. But honestly,
not-
we gotta start recruiting an army, you know?
Wow. I mean, that's got to be a bit hard. One, have you got the coin for that kind of thing now?
I was just gonna ask for volunteers. You saw
Oh.
the hole in the sky. What ideas did you have for that? Hang on a second.
Backing up a bit. She,
I-
she saw the hole in the sky over the villa
I,
on
I
Regana.
open the door to my cabin. I'm like,
Mates, get in here. This is over my head. Two things are over
pressure.
my head.
Thumps along the corridor to the room. What is it?
Yeah, Lorena, first of all, I wanted to say thank you for offering to share your cabin.
What?
But also, more
It's so
importantly,
nice of you. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
He's a dear.
Welcome.
For me, offering for me to have the bed, it's so chivalrous.
Yeah. He's nothing if not
Very
chivalrous.
kind.
Yeah.
Really kind of you.
Zara, am I wrong? We have not one but two gods we need to destroy somehow. We can't do it by ourselves. We need to recruit help. We need help.
I mean, from who?
As many people as we can find. We got friends in Higuri Shell. I'm assuming Spine Crusher. There's still some people left in your unit that would listen to you. I got people in my old units that would listen to me. My old best friend before Brunin. I check a watch. It doesn't exist. Watches aren't a thing. He might still be alive at this point. I don't know.
Who was your friend before Brunin?
His name was Darren. We served together.
Suppose I have some people we could recruit. Also, people back home.
So you guys did military stuff. I have no experience with armies, but how does? Seems like it's a lot of work to raise one.
What's the
I don't
alternative?
feel like it's just. I feel like it's not just going to come down to who has more, more soldiers on which side. Because at the end of the day, if you've seen Krishtak and what he's capable of, you know that that's a bigger thing than how many men you have on, holding up shields.
So how do you beat
it's-
a god?
I don't know, but well, I do and I don't.
All right, so how don't you beat a god? Because I feel like I know two of those ways already.
You not
Calling him
with,
a little bitch didn't really seem to work.
That was ineffective.
for one thing.
Good starting point, though.
Yeah,
Got his attention.
Brunin crossed off that one variable for us.
On the same time, I think he is on the right track.
Yeah?
No, hear me out on this. It wasn't that Brunin went up and tried to, go at him with a sword. It was that Brunin cast doubt in his believers' hearts. That, if you ask me, is the closest way to being able to beat a god.
So if gods
Now-
lose their believers, are they still gods?
Their thoughts, their memories, ideas, something historical. That's it. They can't really hold sway over people. Then those people's, I don't know enough about it, but maybe if you ask someone who does, there's, I don't know. This is where I really wish Bavigda was here. She always knew this kind of stuff.
Yeah. She was great. Oh, and you know, I don't know if you were there for this, but we heard somewhere along the way, the one in the Hickory Show Council that betrayed everybody else, he was going around looking for things to use in the war against Krustak, and one of them was Bevigda's pet.
Who?
Yeah, it was a baby Tarask. He was so cute.
Right, no, Chinchi. I remember.
Yeah, he was great. A little nibbly, but you know, who isn't?
Right. Probably wouldn't have put him on the front lines. I mean, he's adorable in a way, but like you said, nibbly. Unless you could make him proper size. But even then, I mean, no, that seems like it was a bad idea. There's other weapons out there, right?
I don't know. This guy
He's
thought it was a
probably
good
latches.
idea.
That's the thing, you know, guys like that guy. No offense, Spine Crusher, but men always just kind of latch on to the very obvious weapons. You know, it's always the. You know, Bevigda had a talent for finding things that you wouldn't think of. I don't know.
Sometimes that's all we have.
Grab the nearest hard stick or rock and then bash someone in the head with it. It works 9 times out of 10. But 10th time,
We're not as smart as Bevigda was. We gotta do what we know how.
well, sounds like a lot of fun. If you don't mind me, I'm actually a bit famished, so I'm going to go back and make me lunch, finish it up.
Sure, no,
But
you make lunch.
do you
We'll
guys
keep
want to
making plans to save the fucking world, Gillerin. That's fine.
Well, you don't want to make plans on an empty stomach. I'm just saying.
You send a Kimase out? I think he'd like this ship. I think he'd keep it interesting.
Oh God.
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
And then you hear scampering coming from the feather house. First, you know, you hear a scampering, and then you hear a thud,
I do one of these.
and then you see a door fall flat, and then Akimase just scampering out.
Have you
running
gotten
towards you.
God, he's
bigger?
gonna wreck this ship.
No, he's a good boy.
Start wrestling with him.
You have money now, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You're paid. Good enough. All right.
What?
So
Well, I just don't want to be stuck with the inclement damages charges.
We own this ship.
you hear a knock at the door, and at this point, Zelo
Tom?
opens it. He sees the feather house. He sees the kestrel ferret. He sees Yellow Reina standing behind you on the bed.
You get to ask about one of those 3 things.
What do you choose?
Who's cleaning up after it?
You are
I pointed
Zero.
at Draxa.
Point to Zara.
It is not my kestrel ferret.
Take Spine Crusher takes both your fingers and points them into Zelo. I am the captain.
You are not the captain.
It's not my business, but I will need to know who I'm reporting to.
All right, Spine Crusher's the captain.
Fair enough. Well, I will make arrangements for at least maybe we can have the crew take shifts, keeping after what these.
His name is Igimase. It means a bard most brave in Orcish.
Yeah, we'll have members of the crew taking after Kimase.
I sure
And,
appreciate that.
Tell the crew to keep their doors shut. He does like burrowing into mattresses.
Yes.
Just a heads up.
Yes, I'd like
It's
salmon.
standard protocol. The doors will seal.
Yep.
Cool.
Um,
He can sleep in here.
Stand for-
He can have my bed.
that's fine.
You're a good boy.
Okay. We are getting ready to lift off. We're due to make time to get over to the port. Okay.
Aye. We're having another adventure.
So, with that, the ship, soon after he departs, probably within the span of about 5 minutes or so, you feel this sort of, like, not a rumble, but you feel like this pressing down. Ooh, and you have, it's a little unsettling at first as it kind of catches you mid-sentence, chatting up as Yellow Reina brings her supplies out from the cutting board and then just starts to make her lunch in the room with you and everything, finishing up. But then you feel it, and without the horizon out the window to look at, it's kind of presses on your
Yeah.
stomach a little.
Hmm.
Soon enough, you're airborne. You can go and try and go to the flight deck or whatever if you
Yeah.
want to see what it's like. Or
Yeah, I wanna go with Zara and do the Titanic thing.
Spine
so
Crusher's going to go survey all that he commands.
okay. So
He misses his time in the Knights of Krishtak.
okay, sky deck or bridge. I'll put it that way. For who's
What's
going
the
where?
difference?
Okay, so so
Great captain.
it's all right. The bridge is where the pilot and other commanding officers, navigation, etc., that sort of thing would be. The sky deck is kind of what you saw where you fought Krishtak, or not, where you fought Mirashol that one time. It's sort of like the picture like the boarding part of a Zeppelin or something like that, right? Where you can see it's more open air typically. Much small. This one's much smaller than we had on the Condor, but this one is more or less like a small balcony jutting out from the back of the ship where you can see. Yeah.
I'm going to the sky deck.
Okay. As it lifts off, it's a very brief amount of time that you can actually see the canopies of the trees below you. The villa becoming smaller and smaller. You can look out and see there's Winnie and Valenquips looking up, waving you off, and then they're gone. Can't see them.
Whoa,
Just
zippy.
the manor itself. It's kind of cool to see from above. Is this is for some of you. I mean, it's a cool thing seeing a place that you've been getting accustomed to, and then seeing it from above. You see the path and the forest and how wide it is between there and the beach. The vineyards along the way. You now can see it's not just that on that main road that leads between the villa and the town proper of Regana, but it's carpeting most of the island. These sprawling lines of just trellises holding up grapes, vineyards and vineyards and vineyards, and terraces going almost all the way off to the other coastline that you can just see. You own a lot. Holy shit. Soon enough, the jagged coastline and everything, you can see there's now ships all over. Some of them with Farragandali flags, some of them with others coming from the mainland with Higurashili colors. There's... Well, make a perception check.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20.
With a nat 20, you can see, fortunately enough, it's clear enough weather, you can see all the way to the city, where amidst this bit of scaffolding and everything, you can see they're rebuilding already the towers, where you can see that they before had the brass fleet departing, right? You can see the rebuilding, and it even looks like the starts of some ships floating up there, trains, and other heavy equipment and machines, all rebuilding Higurashil. There's sort of this feeling of excitement and everything at how quickly they're rebounding, recovering.
They're doing all right.
To the south, you can see dozens of Farragandali ships. You can see others without non-military, non-naval Navy ships, just merchants and everything, starting to flow back and forth between the mainland and Regana and other places as well. See that there's plenty of trade going on. Almost seems like maybe there was a big hole left where the city was, and it's remarkable to see what growth there is coming.
I think they're gonna be all right, especially now that they've gotten rid of Farragandal.
So you soon enough see what looks to be a trio of ships, each one bearing what looks to be colors that are Higurashili on one of the rear masts. the main mast shows what looks to be an emblem, which I think with the nat 20 you would have recognized on the some of the buildings back in Regana itself, right? So it looks like it's hailing a ship, 3 ships hailing from Regana specifically. So from what you can guess, those.
Why does the one have Higurishil on it? Is that because that's where it's headed?
No, it's saying they are Higurishili ships.
Or Higurishil.
Specifically from-
Okay.
Yeah.
But they all
So-
also have Regana emblems
Yeah,
on
so
them.
Regana being now a subsidiary, before being under Fairgandali control, but now you can see it's Higurishili ships.
Is there kind of like the Puerto Rico of Higurishil?
Kind of, yeah. So only yeah. In some cases, maybe Guantanamo, or things. Anyways, yeah, you see them, and the thing is, though, is that the ship you're in flies a hell of a lot faster than those things sail. So, Zelo kind of comes down again. There's it's a fine view for you to be taking in. I said it's a fine view for you to be taking in. As you hear, just wind.
It's a little windy up here. Start tying my hair up in a battle braid.
It just as much as you try. The ship sort of, comes to almost. It feels as though it sort of comes to a hover, which is a strange feeling. The wind still whips at your face, but not nearly as much. Well, if you'd like, we can scout ahead, or we can. I mean, we have plenty of time to, circle around and everything.
How long do we have until these 3 ships have to part ways? They're all going different places, right? When does that happen?
Well, my memory from what your head of the household told me is that they're going to. What is it? No, they're going to Fergandal. To Marheim? And the other one all the way to the Sword Coast. So the first one, I mean, they're all going to be going around the Burning Isles. You can have them part ways as soon as you want to. We can relay orders down to the ships. Or you can, I mean, really, they don't have to part ways until we get past the Burning Isles. Then 2 of them will go on as a pair. And then 1 will stop at Marheim. And the last one will depart from there to the Sword Coast. Most likely they'll be stopping at each of the ports, because they'll need to replenish their foods and wares and everything.
If we can keep them together as long as we can, it'll be easier to protect them. There's
Sure.
weird things coming out of the sea these days.
From what I've heard, not so much. Not these days, but maybe now we're back. Who knows?
I'd hope so.
Well, if you need anything else, I'm going to go check on my sister in the bridge.
Thank you, Zelo.
He kind of places a fist to his shoulder and bows. Okay. Soon enough, the ship itself just... The Scarab does like circling arcs around without any other orders. So you have some time. For the sake of brevity, we'll say that we'll kind of like say that you can the ship more or less circles and everything unless you want to give orders otherwise, right? So like time is going to be passing with you guys more or less flying above the ship, floating as you need to, without any need really to drop down, aside from maybe needing to gather seawater to be able to refuel the engine.
Yeah, I think we would just kind of keep an eye out on them. That's the point of the journey, right?
Spinecrusher would like to observe the bridge as well. I want to venture down to the bridge just to scope it out.
Okay, so you open up the hatch and go back into the Scarab. It's a quick walk down the hall and then up a set of steps until you get to a more heavily fortified looking door. Once inside, you see Spinecrusher. This is your first time seeing this. A Well, technically not, right? I mean, like, you were on the Scarab before, but like your first time really taking a good look at everything, and there's just with a full crew, all the instrument panels and everything in prime condition and showing readouts. It's remarkable, truly. You see these displays almost like powered by what look to be crystals behind the paneling in the walls, and you can see almost like ethereal, magical holograms showing the surrounding terrain, the surrounding ships, other even faces of people back on the mainland, and others who seem to be in communication with officers aboard the Scarab, giving ideas for navigation and other things, intel, things that they've learned since coming back.
Have I ever really seen technology like this?
The closest you'd seen to no, no, because I mean, like, even in the closest you'd seen was in the Bombay door, right? Like where you could see the yeah.
And what's the pilot's name again?
Lydia.
Lydia.
Oh, sorry, Livian. Let me help type that as well. Sorry. So yeah, Livian Benbow.
What was the last name?
Benbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pilot, anything to report?
It looks like it's going to be clear skies for a while, which is good. Favorable winds and nothing too bad to worry about. And as far as we know, I mean, our intel is a bit shaky. Philipin, did you have anything on that?
Yes, of course, given that we have just come back, we don't have a lot of information on a lot of the groups that have risen up over the last few years, specifically around the route that we're going to be escorting these ships. So I think that there's a lot of unknowns. We need to be wary of anything. I think for now, I'm recommending that we stay high above I mean, we don't have cloud cover, but if we're high enough, it's unlikely that any ships will be looking upwards rather than just on the horizon. If someone tries to catch up to them, we can buzz them, and I think they'll turn right back around. People need to know that Higurashi is back with will at least project confidence and make them think that we don't have. If they think that the Brass Fleet is still strong, and with new ships like this after our hiatus, then it's likely that they'll proceed with caution before trying to attack us while we were weak. So, Zelo, at this, the commanding officer kind of sort of, yes, it's part of one of the things that Galgresa asked me to bring up to you, is that we are helping you out and everything, and the Scarab is yours, of course, and all that, but given that this is a Higurashi ship, they've asked, the council wants to make sure that we act in Higurashill's best interests as well. I don't think that, given the services you've rendered to the city, to the people, that this is something that you would find particularly contradictory or how do I put it, opposed to your own agenda. So I don't think that it's going to cause conflict.
That sounds only fair, but can you help me understand what they mean by that?
That's why you can't fly your undies up the mast.
For one thing, yes. We want to represent Higurashi as strong, as, still dignified, for one. But also making sure that right now, honestly, the city is rebuilding, and we are much weaker. After the war, after the attacks, after the snare. After all of that, we want to make sure that the city does not invite attacks. The Fergandali already have people probably sending messages back saying that that Fergandal should strike now if they want to take Higurashi, that it is a prize waiting for them. So what we want to do is make sure that we project strength. And I don't think that will be problem. But I think that if anyone tries to bother your ships, I think that we should not show weakness in that, and that we should convey that Higurashi stands ready to defend.
We will annihilate them. That is strength.
Good.
Do you expect that we will encounter any problem around the pirate cove of the Berlin Islands? Do we have?
We have, of course. I mean, the problem with intel is that, as Delpin pointed out, a lot of our contacts, that is, our connections have been severed. 2-3 years. We don't know where they are. They don't even. A lot of them don't know that we are back. The news of Higurashi's return is going to spread throughout the world slowly but surely. When it does, we can expect that some of them will probably have turned. I mean, a lot of them have probably even been caught, killed through, accident, or perhaps they've been captured. Either way, we had contacts in Kainyar, in Fallhelg, on the Sword Coast and Waterdeep even. I mean, you name it. We had people throughout who were, of course, no longer able to contact, and why would they? So slowly but surely, I mean, they have lists of people where they are trying to message and scry on to make sure there's a protocol for making sure that it's done safely without compromising them or anything. But it's risky. And right now, there's a lot of unknowns out there. Specifically, as you said, around the Pirate Cove, that Tailpin is very hesitant to. I don't like it. I know you don't like it, but we have to escort the ships. This. Fine. She kind of shakes her head and.
Do the pirates have ranged attacks that can reach the ship in the air?
We don't know. That's, again, one of the unknowns that we're concerned about. Either way, we should project strength, as we said. We know that Fergandal has got plenty of tricks up their sleeve, and there's reports of some other developments around the Burning Isles. The reports were, I would say, probably exaggerated, but either way, we want to be sure that everything is fine.
It's not the whale pox, is it? Because that's been spooking me since we first heard about it.
We have honestly, I mean, we said, you have to remember, back before the snare, we went to and sent a large contingent of people to the Burning Isles from the Glass Hearth. So they went, and a lot of our healers went, and they tried to deal with the whelppox problem. And it sounds, from what context we were able to reestablish, that they have mostly eliminated it. There might be a few. I would say that there might be a few pockets on the islands that are on the archipelago still have problems with it, but
let's not go there.
No, I mean, I would say just if you do go, maybe keep your distance and wear a mask. I don't know. Something to keep.
Maybe a problem for me since I'm from the past and I'm not immune to it.
Oh, I don't.
How much do we know about immunity?
Everyone you've met this whole campaign is dead now because of you. Oh, your weird ancient diseases.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I'm the anthrax and the permafrost.
Yeah.
Global warming's coming.
That, or you don't have all those, sweet black plague immunities.
Oh, yeah.
What else has?
Yeah.
Guys,
Both ways, right?
Well,
yeah. Actually, on that note, make a Constitution save, Zara.
What?
It's okay, I'm a cleric, guys. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's
6.
Plus guidance? No.
You just feel like you have a bit of the sniffles.
Oh.
I just cast lesser restoration. That's why I'm alive. I just wake up every morning and cast lesser restoration on myself. You're like, oh.
I played D&D to get away from this.
It's okay. It's happening to her, not you. You're fine.
okay.
No, it's just for a moment you just feel like the back of your sinuses are a little dry.
Anyway, I gotta readjust because the altitude.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Sure, it's fine.
Well, I can tell you, in this ship, we took down several units of Illithid, so I'm not worried about a couple pirates.
No. Yeah, Felpin has been trying to recalibrate the gunner's seat, but it seems that whoever was in it last was probably not.
It's probably what?
Usually meant that there are certain height and weight restrictions for it, so the seat doesn't quite move like it. She's very particular about her settings, and I guess whoever was in it kind of, pulled the seat back, and now it seems like it's thrown.
Was in it was
Just the back as well.
Despite being past middle age, was the pinnacle of physical fitness, and now she can't fill such a seat. Understood.
There's kind of more chuckles from the crew, and they're kind of like looking awkwardly at you, and then looking at Thalpin, and then looking
Didn't
at
think it
you.
was that funny. Why are they laughing?
Like, oh shit.
Can I lean, like, take a private elbow to Zara? I lean in just so no one else is listening.
Do you want to tell Yellerina about the scrying you did last night? Because I think
I was just about to ask you if you told her. I mean, you were in there for like 5 or 10 minutes before we got in.
I was yelling at her about Reggie. I just thought you should be the one to tell her that.
Oh, wow, thanks.
I mean, I can go with you. I just, you were the one that saw him. I don't, for all I know, you're just making it up.
Oh, God. Why didn't we just tell her earlier? Now it's a whole thing.
It's gonna be a thing either way. She is one of the toughest women I've known, except for this. She gets very fragile. And you are better with that shit than I am.
Oh, God, the bar is low.
Should we make Spinecrusher do it? He has no context. We could just send him into a room with the news. Let her process without us.
No, wait, that's actually kind of good because he has absolutely no context. He doesn't know who Vernon is to her. None of this will make sense to him.
Captain, we need help, please.
Spinecrusher walks over. What is it? Your captain is here for you. Just gives a little smirk.
We've got very important news we need you to deliver.
Captain's a messenger boy.
Yeah. Spinecrusher gets like really low and like lowers. What is it?
The other Songblade, you need to seek her out and give it a message that only someone in authority can deliver.
Someone in a position like myself, like a captain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. What is the message?
So how should he word this? It's very delicate, you see, but we trust you immensely.
Oh.
All right, just
How should we word this? Yeah, wait, come on. We gotta workshop this. Got this.
big brain time. Here we go. Okay, you tell her. We found Vernon, and we're gonna see him probably in the next day or two.
Yeah, you don't like just rip the band-aid off.
Just
You don't know who Vernon is, and that's fine.
and she
will.
She'll be really happy you told her that.
Yep.
What if she asks questions? Who is Vernon and where are we going to see him? How do you know this?
Oh, the people I spied on the other night. I mean, it's great on you.
It is the same thing. She's an old friend of hers, and she will be.
Yeah.
She will have, some feelings about it. I'm gonna go check on the kid. I'll see ya.
Can I do an insight check into how
Yes, you can.
actually? Yeah.
Yes, you should.
Oh, another nat 20. 2 times.
Oh,
What do we roll against that?
with I don't think you can roll it. Not that it's an
Where's
insight. So I'd say that they're passing off something they don't want to do onto you, and you don't know any shit about Vernon or whatever, but you immediately know it's like they're making me their fucking errand boy for something uncomfortable.
Thank you, Captain.
You don't know enough about the situation to be uncomfortable. It's perfect.
Listen, what should I be prepared for?
She's gonna have a lot of emotion. Sorry, they kind of stabbed me.
Maybe some light crying. Worst case scenario.
But just if that happens, just be like, give her some time. Be like, I'll be in the kitchen eating salt pork when you.
Maybe bring her a bag in case she has some kind of anxiety reaction, but it's fine. She's gonna be great. You're the perfect person for this.
Yep.
I'm gonna check on
Do
the
I
kid.
see any?
Oh,
Do I see
Captain
any
Mike.
like clean rags around me anywhere, Matt?
Oh my God, he's.
Probably not in the on the bridge. No.
Okay. All right.
Like just rags are like no.
Okay. All right. I'll do it. But you owe me.
Nope, you're the captain. It's your job. Thank you.
God.
Bye.
Good job.
Okay.
You wanted the extra responsibility.
And the big bed.
All right.
The price of the big bed.
Where is she? Where's Yelorena?
She is. I'd say at this point she's like kind of poking her head into the bridge.
Oh wow!
Yelorena.
Oh hi, hello there.
Oh, I gotta go check on the air outside. I'll be right back. I leave.
Oh no, Akimase, don't get into something.
This is lovely. Oh, it's kind of shiny. I'm not entirely sure what all these things do.
This like the other members of the crew are like, holy shit!
You guys had your one question and you used it on the weasel.
They kind of like they look confused and they look at Zelo and he says, "Trust me, I made the right call. It was not a weasel. It was like you'll see him soon enough." Yeah.
1 second, Yelorena. I turn to everybody else on the bridge. Could everyone please leave just for a few minutes, please?
Everyone flying the ship just step away.
Just for a minute. Go on, scuttle,
my
scuttle.
God.
It's Captain
Oh,
Authority.
this is getting great. We made an excellent decision.
Just for a minute.
Livian kind of looks.
Are you sure you want me to as well?
Can you go a minute without being in here?
I don't like to.
Okay,
It's okay. It's okay. And she
fine.
puts the. She sets the ship into autopilot.
Okay.
Begins this process.
Okay. Do you need me to do anything while you're... Okay.
It's like an uncomfortable. Like it takes longer than you thought it would while she's doing this. You thought it'd be like this thing. Probably about 7 minutes later, she gets up.
Sorry about that. It's a bit of a process.
Yellorain is just standing there awkwardly.
Not the best place to have this conversation, but that's fine.
Kind of gets up.
I was a bit hungry, anyways.
All right. She goes, and then you finally have the bridge to yourself.
Listen, Yelorena. I don't know how to tell you this. Vernon is alive. We'll be seeing him in a day or two. Anyhow, are you hungry?
Um,
Get you some food. Drink,
oh,
perhaps.
Some sugar, maybe.
no. Hold the fuck up for just a minute here. They had you tell me they had. All right, in a day or two.
Okay, just
I knew he was alive.
big
First
breath.
of all, I knew he was alive. I knew.
If you knew, then why did they have me tell you?
I have no fucking clue why they had. Where is? Okay. A day or two.
They didn't tell me where. They just said a day or two.
Okay. And they
You
decided
know the general location.
to let you be the one to tell me that. Big bit of news there. Oh god. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Spine Crusher, like, very slowly and casually, like, tries to make his way towards the door where everybody else left, but, like, still, like, making eye contact with her. Like,
No,
slowly.
I don't know where you're going. I want you to sit down right now. You're not leaving this bridge. Get back. Sit down. I'll be right back. She goes, ducks her head through the door and everything. As it like
We have
does,
scattered into separate directions at high speed.
stealth check.
Alright.
Oh no, it's an 8 for me.
Alright, I got a 12. Have I found any of Akimase's hiding spots? And
So-
are they tiefling sized?
No, he doesn't have any hiding spots yet because he's still. You're just looking around the ship for somewhere to hide.
He found me, and it's just this loud skittering sound while I'm trying to get away. I'm like, no, get off me, get off me.
Okay, she walks past the rooms that you're in. but you hear the heavy footsteps, and you can see for just a moment through the stained glass, kind of the clear outline and everything. You see the colors of pink and what looks like wings behind, very, kind of like walking past very quickly.
Oh shit. I should have warned Reggie because this probably isn't going to go well for her either.
But you and I are not together. I'd love for this to be Reggie's problem.
Soon enough, you hear screaming. Followed by more screaming. Followed by more stamping of feet. And then you hear Reggie's voice. I have no idea!
Reggie was in the room when we scried. She
But didn't know that they were going to tell her and everything. And
Yeah, that was a really bad call. Oops.
Yellerena passing by the door again. Make another check for me, please.
No, I'll step out. I once I like thought about it, I realized how bad or I would like to think I realized how terrible of an idea that was.
I did not.
Okay.
But I did roll an 8, so,
An 8?
Yeah.
Okay. She rolled well, actually, no, she's got a plus something on perception. Let me just check. I was going to say, she rolled a 7, but plus... Hold on.
If she's cleric adjacent, you're screwed.
Yeah. While all this is happening, Spinecrusher's just standing awkwardly in the bridge by himself, just like trying to not really touching any of the controls, but trying to get used to him.
Okay.
Did you
so
let the pilot come back in? I hope.
She rolled a 7, which makes that an 18.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Wow.
As she fucking immediately, kind of like walks by, and then you think you're in the clear. You do that thing where you hold your breath, and then you immediately see her face on the glass.
Oh shit!
Like, get out of here! Right now.
What? Oh, yes?
I try and act like I wasn't just hiding.
Is something wrong?
Adraxa the brave, Adraxa. Oh, the mighty storm hammering you.
I thought you were in the feather house. I thought you wanted to stay in the feather house for the rest of your life, so...
and I thought that we weren't... I thought you were worried about... God damn it. Just make your lunch. Make your lunch. Oh, we've got more important things to do, saving the world and all that, and not going to bother mentioning that, I don't know, maybe the only man you've ever loved happens to be maybe just a few days away, and we're going to go see him, and then you don't have anything to do.
It's delicate. It is delicate. That's why it's Spinecrusher doing.
And you sent Spinecrusher to tell me.
You haven't seen him in, I don't know, 300 million years or something. There's a chance he won't even remember you.
Which is why you thought a man who's named after breaking someone's back is the right one to deliver that little bit of
He was married the last time you saw him. I didn't know you were in love with him. I just thought you were buddies. Although that explains so much now. And you're welcome. Also, I was the one that scried on him. It was Zara. So, there.
Way to throw me under the bus, man. Perfect.
All right.
Are you mad at me?
Back to the bridge. Now, Spinecrusher's still there, probably sitting on the floor. I didn't even know I told him he could sit in a chair. Where's Zara? I just yelled at Reggie. She's probably off sulking somewhere.
Where is Zara? That is a great question.
Did Reggie know?
Yes.
And she didn't bother fucking telling.
I don't know. You've been in the feather house for like a week. I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe, just maybe that could have been, the one person I asked you to look for, obviously not.
And we did.
Yeah, and you found him again, and then you decided to just go and, were you just going to wait until he was right there in the other room? And I didn't have time.
That was my preference, but Zara thought we should tell you today, so.
Where is Zara?
Where is Zara?
Did you want stealth again? Did you even bother stealthing, or did you just...
I think after the first, raising voice incident, I was like, oh shit, yeah,
All right, so make another stealth.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not hiding. I realized that. I was like, oh, that was,
You come it's like when you hear your you know, like your little sibling or something like that getting chewed out, so you kind of come out too. It's just like, let's get this over with, Mom.
So I thought it'd be good if someone who didn't know, I didn't, that was my problem. I didn't think.
She's not disappointed. She's just mad.
I'm
Fair enough. I mean, fair enough.
I'm a lot of things right now. I'm not. Oh god, I think I need to sit down.
You should sit down.
How many days away is this?
Like a couple. You got
Okay,
time.
I like found out, like, I don't know,
Right.
11 hours ago, maybe.
Do you want us
Max.
to, like, sending him and be like, what's up?
No, I don't want.
No, we already tried sending him once and he had no idea who I was, right? Like forever ago.
He's going to see me. I'm going to be 11 foot tall or whatever the hell, and he's just going to be.
I mean, apparently being really fucking tall is the new thing. Like, now I'm the short one.
That's sweet of you to say. I'm just.
I mean, it's true.
I don't know what to say to him.
Well, you got 2 days to figure it out, probably.
And we also don't. That's the other thing I was worried about is, like, I haven't actually really talked to him. I just spied on him and he was kind of pissed drunk. So,
Oh. Wait, you spied on him again.
well, to know if he was alive.
What did you see?
He was in a bar. I didn't really, like, try not to invade his privacy too much.
It seems
Was there
like
anyone with
he works there. He plays sad music for a living.
Oh, it sounds about right. And you know where he is?
Yeah. He's in a
Honestly, I probably spent more time learning about the location he was at than, like, actually about him.
Zara knows everything about
Okay.
Big Tits
I know all the
McGee
ancient
Tavern or
lore.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's in a pirate town, so that'll be fun.
On an old ship.
Ooh. She kind of like is nodding and everything. Okay. She immediately goes and tries to look for a bag or something, and then just ends up in the corner of a room, something that looks like a bucket.
There it is.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Captain, I thought you were going to try and prevent that from happening.
I'm still in the bridge.
Ah, you fucking big useless.
Like, she told me to stay there, and the captain's scared.
wipes her face.
Better out than in. That's what I always say.
Unless I do it in front of him. Oh god. I should.
Maybe then he'll remember you.
Oh, thank you, Draxa, for that. That's just what I need to hear now.
I mean, what do you think it's like? Not being able to die, and then seeing one of your best friends for the first time in, I don't know, 100 million years or something? What's your brain like at that point? How much can you record in there before it's done? I don't know.
Maybe.
Is this helping?
The time. He's still there. I think. He's got to still be in there. I don't know.
It's been a while since he's been him. Assuming he'd
know.
probably have to be multiple different people to get away with living.
Can you.
out.
Can you see him first? And then if he's him, I'll come in after. And is there anyone here on the ship who can magic me up to not be this 11-foot tall monstrosity that's going to freak out anyone?
Ooh,
Monstrosity is a strong word.
I feel like I might know.
What if we all wear stilts and just make you look smaller by comparison?
I'm not sure, but that's probably the worst idea I've ever heard.
I don't think so.
Ever.
Nope.
No. I'm just saying. For one thing, do they have
that many sets of stilts. Have you ever worn stilts in your life? Do you know how to? Not to mention,
I've seen
What
stilts.
if
I
you-
feel like I would be good at them. My grandfather used to make them, you know. He was a carpenter.
right? And then suddenly, what if he just feels freakishly small compared to these bunch of people who just walk into a bar? All of them happen to be about 10 foot tall.
I had it in my head that we would bring him stilts too, like as a gift, but I can see now why that might be a little off-putting.
In what point in your brain did that?
Sometimes you just gotta workshop these things out loud.
It's. I'm going to go and find Reggie and apologize to her
Okay.
for yelling as much as I did. And then I'm going to probably yell a little bit more
That's fair.
in the Feather House.
That is fair.
Fair enough.
Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
When you get there, wherever he is, let me out. But don't let me out right in front of him.
No, we'll let you know when we get into town.
Wait, I've got a decent idea. Wait, crap! Did Arlington find the hot tub?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah, you
I was gonna
ruined
be
it.
like unwind in there for 30 minutes, then I'll come in and then you can yell at me after you've like relaxed a little bit. But I think that thing's probably like 50% greased by now.
Yeah, it is just like a shimmering oil
Fuck.
slick.
Wait. Does this place have a hot tub? It's pretty bougie.
Does it?
Does the captain's quarters have a nice tub?
Did I see a hot tub in there?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, probably too heavy.
We can make one.
I'll try. I'm sorry, we can what now?
We could make one. Let's all take a break. Let's take a quick break. And come back and discuss this with level heads.
So, Yellerina smiles, nods. Looks like she's about to say something, and then just walks out of the room.
Fair enough.
You think for a moment that you hear her muttering something. Fucking stilts. God.
It went bad for some reason. Thought it was a pretty good plan, but Spinecrusher must have really borked it.
Soon enough, you guys go maybe back to the bridge, and there you see Spinecrusher still sitting down.
As soon as I hear the door open, I get up off the ground and I scuttle over to some of the controls and look like I'm trying to be busy.
Oh boy.
How'd it
Okay.
go?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm not touching any of the controls.
I know, but you made yourself look like you're. Make an
Okay.
intelligence check.
Like Riker sitting down at the control panel.
It's like with my minimal knowledge of like
Fucking God.
speeders.
Another nat 20?
Swear to God, I've done 3 rolls tonight, all nat 20s.
Oh my god.
And for such like meaningless things.
I know.
No.
I was
no,
hoping
no,
I was
no.
gonna walk in there and it's like he's doing the equivalent of
will
like
say-
pulling the e-brake or something.
Yeah.
This was definitely not out of the checks he's done, this one was the least meaningless. So yeah, you're fine. You don't press
so-
anything.
I'm
You end up you put the light switch that turns the light on in the bridge.
Yeah. I'm perfect for the captain's role because the first one was a perception check, I think. What was it? I can't remember. Anyhow, they were
Anyways,
unsuccessful commanding the ship things.
Should we take
Right.
5 minutes?
oh, like you mean you want to take a break in real life too?
Can we do
we
both?
we can take 5.
Okay. Thank you, everybody hanging out in the chat. You guys are a blast. Please don't go away. We'll be back in just 5 minutes.
See you in a minute.
Oh god. Yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for being here, you guys. We love you.
So,
Actually, if you don't mind, I just put in the chat a link to donate if anyone wants to jump in early. We're taking donations for the Trevor Project because in 2 weeks Mike's running a one-shot Tales from the Loop, and we're going to be running a charity stream to support the Trevor Project. So if you'd like to make the donation now, that'd be awesome, and the link is in the chat.
Tales from the Loop one shot.
Yeah.
It's a homebrew inspired by my younger years of urban exploration. So I'll leave it at that. Take it away,
should be
Matt.
fun.
Can't wait.
All right. So, we're going to kind of maybe do a little fast forwarding here for the sake of brevity. So, we'll say that in the course of leaving Regana and kind of sailing around, you probably have about a week and a half, 2 weeks of downtime. Is there anything you'd like to do during that time? And please, let's not scry for 14.
Okay,
nights in
no
a
more
row.
scry.
That's
Oh,
what
you
I
can
wanted.
legend lore 14 times.
I'll give you 3. 3 quick.
Oh, I actually don't even know if I have enough incense to do that many times. Let me check. I think
Like the first
I
time
need to
you start
buy
doing
more.
it, the ship's alarms go off. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That I can abide by, I guess.
You can, no, it's up to you. You can absolutely, cast Legend Lore or whatever else. You have time. There's some downtime, so.
Well, let me see how much it costs, because I either have one of these or I have 5 of these. God, I put this to the 5th level. Oh, nope, I only have, I can only cast Legend Lore one more time before I buy more incense, so. Probably hold on to it.
Gotta be honest about that, huh? Man has never checked for our material components in 3.5 years.
One thing I'm actually good at in this game is inventory management. I love right now the weird shit we find 3 years ago, and I'm like, actually, I would like to use the true sight lantern on literally everything in the ship.
Feel bad. On Artima, like there's a part where Alicia was like, "Yeah, I want to go and buy this specific kind of like, the whole I go to the store to buy bat guano kind of thing." It's like I was just like, "What the?" I asked her, I was like, "What the hell is that about?" It's like, it says I need that for my spell. I was like, "Oh, I just say I have it in my pouch."
Yeah.
She's just like,
I feel like we were 2 years into this campaign before we even realized that material components were a thing. Like, I don't even think we realized that until we watched Liam O'Brien play Caleb. And until then, we were like,
Yeah.
what?
like,
No, it was Isabel. I wanted to cast some super.
yeah.
I wanted to cast some super awesome spell that I probably casted before, or that I just gotten maybe. It was like, well, do you have the diamond for that? I'm like,
The what
The
now?
what?
yes.
I think, yeah, like,
Actually.
no, I feel like resurrection's the only like material component like people actually will like call you out on. You know, so
I
it's
think pretty much once you start hitting like 5th level, it's like, hey, there's actually preparations you need to take for this.
yeah.
I hate encumbrance too. Like if you look at my inventory,
that's
at this moment, Adraxa has on her person 6 javelins. Where the fuck are they? She's just walking around with them on her back at all times. Like I don't know.
I'm actually pretty light this campaign at 163 pounds of shit in my inventory. Usually I'm at like 300 some. I'm like, how the hell?
So kind of able to rest your back for a little while. You have a lot of things, let's say, in your quarters, right?
Yeah, maybe we should buy a bag of holding. That's the feather house.
We'll say that, like,
have a bag
at
of
one
holding.
point, like, it's recommended to you that you consider it.
Holy shit! Who's got the bag? Is that Malik?
Malik has the bag of holding.
I go in the feather house and I take Malik's bag of holding and I come out 5 minutes later.
Okay. It smells like incense and patchouli, and yeah, you have a bag of holding.
Great. I give it to Zara.
There might be some dead animals in there. He's had it a long time.
Wait. Okay. Can we? We don't have to do tonight, but I would like to turn the bag of holding inside out because I don't trust what Malik has put in there.
Oh god.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
I want to do it tonight. Here we go.
You seriously want to fucking do this right now? We're gonna sink the ship.
He's not
just
even
like,
in the D&D Beyond campaign. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's that like endless vial of seawater. It just starts spewing everywhere.
Okay.
Sinks the whole ship.
Oh boy.
We'll do it
Okay.
later. We'll put it on the old.
I said I
to-do list.
want to, and I would like to think that Zara's smart enough to know that like sometimes there's weird shit in these.
It's full of bones. Probably a lot of money.
Oh, I mean, we can do the thing where I'm like, I am reaching in the bag for all the money it has, and then see how much money's in there. Or we
Okay.
can just turn it inside out and dump it.
Yeah.
Did Malik even know that like how to actually
No.
access the bag holding?
Knowing that, so the last time Malik
No.
had really
Oh,
put
no.
anything into the bag of holding was after you had found the hoard belonging to the beholder.
Oh yeah, it's full of treasure.
So you find Malik's share of the coin.
Like,
Oh, like 8,000 gold or whatever.
it probably is close to 10,000 gold because I remember he lent me 2,000 just for spending money.
Did you just bully Malik into stealing all his money? You just like walked in there, pushed his face away, and just took the bag.
He was meditating. He didn't even notice I was in there. What a dummy.
Nerd.
Brunin would be so proud.
Okay, so
This is what he has to pay for let Arlington discover the hot tub. I mean,
That's
fair is fair, man.
Also,
Fair,
where was
fair.
he when Brunin got killed? I mean, this is a friendship tax.
okay, you find
enough.
200 pieces of platinum.
Great.
You find another 8,000. We'll say just nice round numbers, 8,000 gold pieces, and about. Dumping this all out, by the way, on the floor ends up creating a proper dragon's horde in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's also about another 14,500 pieces of copper, all spilling out of the bag. The ship actually leans a little for a moment.
The ship does, but I don't.
The coins, like Bilbo Baggins, just skateboarding down the piles of gold.
The ship has to follow encumbrance rules. I don't.
What in the nine hells, Atraxa? Where did you get all that?
It's Malik's. But, he wasn't around when my friend died, so I'm just gonna take it from him.
We should probably take this to a bank and get it converted to platinum, unless you just want to jam it all back in the bag.
Let's divvy it up between the three of us, and we'll each carry it easily. Spinecrusher, you're good at math. What's 200 divided by 3?
2,600 and or 67.
All right, I'm adding that to my
67
inventory.
platinum each, approximately.
Okay, and 8,000 gold divided by 3.
Not 667 platinums.
Hold on, sorry.
Right.
Oh, man.
Not to mention, assuming that you guys count them out first, and then guess okay.
67 platinum, and what's the other one?
8,000 gold.
Divided by 3?
Yeah.
2,000.
Proper week
Oh.
to count all this.
Yeah, let's just cheat.
Just picturing a
Like-
Draxa with her, like,
No.
you know, her accountant spectacles and everything, and the dangly chain off the ears. Everything, yeah.
2,667.
Sweet. You can keep the copper. I ain't fucking with that.
We'll just put that back in the bag.
Yeah.
We need to take that to like a change machine at the bank.
A change machine.
So,
I've never been this rich. It is good to have known you.
you hear a knock at the door.
You're welcome. Come in.
Okay, the door opens.
Oh, no.
you see Zelo kind of, something happened to the...
We're putting this away.
Just scrape it. What we do is we put a post-it note on each of our shares and then put it all in the
Yeah.
bag of holding so the ship stops leaning.
He kind of like just, for
Sorry
a moment
about-
though, he sees a pile of coin sprawled out, like about a half a foot deep, filling the room.
Fun fact, this is like, I don't know, like a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand years old. Probably needs to be reminted or something, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's from your time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I hope they still take it around here.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Here, wait, how many crew members are on this ship?
We are numbering probably about 18.
Alright, here. I'm gonna give everyone 1 platinum and 1 gold piece. Be like, look how ancient it is. Isn't that fun?
Thank you.
Sure.
It's very kind of you.
Thanks for keeping our skin safe.
Sure. Of course.
And sorry about upsetting the equilibrium of the ship. I didn't know
I'll live
this was in there. My god.
No, it's fine. In the bag of holding, assuming that you just full on dumped it, amidst the coin, there are also a few other items.
Go on.
Yeah, so
I feel like I'm just holding the bag and like Drax is just kicking the money back in it.
you find a couple of darts.
Oh, monk shit.
I'm gonna take that 18 platinum and 18 gold out of my money.
Thank you. No, of course you are. I didn't volunteer it.
And you find a trio of candles as well.
What
Oh,
do
you're
they look
coming
like?
with me.
What kind of candles?
They look to be candles.
Sarah, you should guess Legend Lord.
No, stop. Let's at least do the true sight lantern on them first, okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's free.
So you hold up the true sight lantern to them.
Yep.
As you do, you see that when you hold it up, you don't just see the sticks of wax. You actually see what looks like this blinding white, like almost looks like this threaded line woven around in this double helix around each of the candles with what looks like shifting arcane markings around them. And at the very top, you can see what look to be religious symbols.
Wait, do I have identify prepared? I sure as hell hope I do. Not even cast identify. I'm so good at D&D, guys. Or can I tell anything about like the arcane symbols? Do I understand them?
Make a religion check for me.
Thank God it's something I can do. Natural 20, baby, 26.
Okay.
Do you got that air horn sound effect on the stream
I'm
deck?
going to by the time we stream next time.
Nice. what you know is that these are very old symbols, and what you can guess based on that is that these candles are meant for use in some manner of religious ceremony or something. Where oh god, how do I just put this? What you know is that these are candles of invocation that are very, very useful. So
Spicy boys right here.
yeah, what you know is that these candles. Oh hell, if you want, I'll just add them into your inventory.
Yeah, I just put 3 candles.
Wait,
Fancy
are you on D&D Beyond, or are you
Yeah, you can slap them in there, and I'll delete that 3 candles fancy.
Yeah, give me a minute, and I'll add that.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so what you can tell looking at these candles is that they are they bear the markings of actually a trio of gods. There's Tyr, Torm, and Arl on them.
Earl?
Arl, not Carl. Sorry.
Damn it.
Nice try. No, Arl, the goddess of winter.
Oral.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tyr, god of justice, and Torm, god of courage and self-sacrifice. So yeah, the images that you see are for Arl, you see a 6-pointed snowflake at the top. For Tyr, balanced scales resting on a warhammer, and for Torm, you see a white bright gauntlet.
I know that one.
Oh.
I don't know the stew, but I know that one.
I feel like all these gods have to do with, like, balance or sacrifice or not loss, but, like, hard times or I don't know.
So what do you think happens if we light them?
I would like to spend another 250 gold on some incense so we can answer that question before we do it.
Malik might have some.
Maybe. God, now I'm just the campaign wizard. I'm like, excuse me, I need to buy incense, please.
All right, I just added those to your inventory.
Ooh.
Go ahead and look it up because those things are dope as shit.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
And refreshing.
Yeah. I was waiting
what
for
did they
you
do?
guys to use True Sight on that. Like, these were the real powerhouse
Really?
in the Horde.
And they've been with Malik the whole fucking time?
You guys never really looked at the Horde. You had a whole bunch. You were like, whoa, coins? Why is there a chariot? What the hell? This is weird. Ooh, cool, shiny armor. And I was just like, candles. Candles are right there in the fucking Horde the whole time. Candles are
Make
not
it sound like we're the dummies. As I recall, we beat the Beholder, took the Horde, and then you kept us in combat for another 8 days. So
Yeah, but those 8 days only lasted like 6 months. So,
And then we lost our Fantasy Grounds character sheets. So we didn't
I'm sorry.
degrade into our little brains.
Yeah, for those of you joining on the stream, we've had some challenges along the course of this campaign. Anyways.
always back up your character sheets, ladies and gentlemen. And
Yes, oh my
friends beyond
god.
the bind.
Yeah. So,
They're pretty lit.
yeah, they're pretty nice as far as what they do.
See what you did there.
Oh yeah.
I'm hip.
Yeah, so that happens. You guys, you empty out, do some spring cleaning, specifically around the bag of holding and everything, and find these nice candles sitting around the bottom of this pile of coins, along with some darts and what looks like baby Zorn poop. That's a little bit of fur. Yeah. That's about it.
Is there now? Can you see what it is? Can you tell us what they do?
Yeah, so each candle has 4 hours of use time. We can turn it off before then. When lit, the candle sheds a 30-foot dim light radius. Any creature within the light whose alignment matches that of the candle makes attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks with advantage.
Candle has alignment?
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever those gods are determines the candle's
yeah.
open,
So-
I'm assuming.
So, what are your alignments? Just so I know.
Oh, fuck. That's a great
Yeah.
question.
On paper or in practice?
Let's make them both the same thing. in terms of like, let's make whatever has been in practice is now what it is on paper. So, what would you say your alignment is currently? And I'm going to fight you on this if I feel like you're
Neutral
bullshitting.
good.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing the voice for that. It's not.
It's okay. I am
No.
neutral good. Okay.
I'm lawful neutral.
I don't know
Okay.
if I'm. I don't know if I'm neutral good or I don't think I'm quite chaotic good. I don't think I'm quite unhinged enough to be chaotic good. Could happen soon though. Who knows?
Neutral good?
Yeah, I guess neutral good as well.
Okay. Okay. So make a religion check.
All right. I'll guide myself. I got a 22, so
Okay.
unless
With that,
like
you
a
know,
25
yeah,
plus
you know,
would be better.
you've heard legends about these gods and
They all existed
they
900 years
are-
ago.
yeah. I mean, they
Oh
are,
yeah, I guess we
they are-
got them from
yeah,
like
they're
100 years ago.
eternal, right? So these gods date back to the Ethereal War. Like they precede your time, and will probably proceed or succeed this time as well. Age pass and come, but winter still exists. Courage and self-sacrifice and balance and war, courage and death and loss and life and harvests. All these things are probably going to always exist, and championed by the gods who uphold them. What you know is that Aural, goddess of winter, is neutral evil.
Okay, well,
You know that Torm, god of courage and self-sacrifice, and also Tyr, god of justice, are both lawful good. So unfortunately, at this point in time, none of your goody-goody two-shoes enough for this to quite work with you. That doesn't mean that these candles are completely useless, but it does mean that either you can work towards changing your alignment by making lawful decisions and good ones and all that, as you're about to head into Pirate Town.
right?
Or you can always try and sell them or find someone else who could use them.
That sounds wrong.
Well, the lawful good ones probably aren't too bad. Should probably hang on to the evil one.
I don't want anyone who can use
out.
that to be even better at what they're already doing.
Yeah. Of course, you never know. Sometimes people
What's
make
Yellow
strange
Reina? Do we have a sense of
Yellow
what
Reina?
Yellow Reina's alignment is?
insight check.
Ah, fuck. A 10, but it was a nat 1, so I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I would give for that too. Here it goes. You're gonna be watching the stream to see it, but it says you're fucked on a D20.
Oh wait, I missed it now. Oh wait, no, I see it.
Yeah. Yellow Reina is kind of, especially right now, after seeing how she was
Fair
screaming and terrified you the other day, all you can think is chaotic. But you don't know. You're just trying to think, oh God, what? I don't know. Maybe she's lawful, maybe she's neutral, maybe she's good or neutral. You feel like she's on the good side of the spectrum, but you don't know.
Not Great Quadrant.
Yeah. Yellow Rain is she's a mixed bag, right? As far as you can think of her at the moment, anyways.
She's
So.
fun. That would also remind Adraxa one thing she would be doing on this journey is before going to sleep, she would try and commune with Torm and just try and like strengthen that relationship and ask for guidance.
Sure. Make a religion check for me, please.
How many times do you think Adrax has to pray before becoming proficient in religion? Because it's not yet. Oh no. It's a 5.
that?
That's a 5.
Maybe it's because you're moving, or because you're so high up that he's not looking that way. But just over the course of trying to commune, maybe if you would learn more about him. I mean, you found this candle that has to do with him, but you don't know what it means, and maybe it's because you just found out that he's more along the path of people who are like really upholding the lawful good kind of side of things, and you're not quite sure whether or not you're
I'm too funny for that.
yeah. So you're not sure just yet. But for some reason, you just feel like you haven't been able to connect to Torm as much. Maybe you haven't endured as much given that you're now living the high life in a villa and now living the high life in the private jet. Kind of hard to say that you're the, accolade of the god of self-sacrifice when you're,
I have been sleeping on the floor, but that is honestly a personal preference.
So, the rest of the trip more or less passes uneventfully until you hear the call coming from the bridge. I don't like this, you hear Thelpin yelling. You guys go to investigate? Or?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy, finally.
What is it? The
something.
captain is here.
Put your pants
I
on,
don't-
Captain.
I feel like this looks like an ambush to me.
Where?
What do we see when we look out?
You look down, looking at the, ocean below. You can see the burning isles are nearby. At this point, the 3 ships are sailing, and there's a lot of reefs. So you can see from just like the different coloration on the water. It's lighter sands and everything. You can see coral all over. You can see that there are these massive billowing spires coming up out of the water. And you can see that there are like spires of rock and stone, it looks like. Yeah. And you can see that really the ships kind of have to navigate this way to get past. It's a kind of a choke point, and Delpin's kind of pointing at it and saying, it doesn't feel right. I think we need to go down there.
Captain, are you going to listen to your chief security officer?
Agreed. Begin. Decline. Descent. Begin descent.
There you
Or
go.
both?
So they kind of smile, or kind of like smirk and everything, look your way, and then Livian begins to take it down. And Scarab slowly makes the Jetton's car
I was gonna
noises.
say that's canon.
Yeah, begins to go down towards the waters. You see the spires are not. Now you realize 2 things: 1, just how high up you were, and 2, just how tall those spires are. Again, looks fairly like you would see in like the South China Seas and like Thailand and everything. Those beautiful, massive.
They look natural.
Almost natural obelisk like formations of stone covered in bits of greenery just coming up out of the water.
Beautiful.
But as you come down, they're big. And well, make a perception check, all 3 of you.
Yes, please.
I'm just worried about one of them getting tipped over.
19.
15.
15.
Um,
Oh,
with
bad tonight.
Yeah. With the 19, you can see that off on the main part of the island itself, like the beaches, there's just a glimpse of something. Looks like you see something man-made, briefly. The ship is still moving, and you kind of lose sight of it as like the ship goes past, and there's brush and everything. But
Should buy a spy.
it doesn't look like it doesn't look like this is just a
Yeah,
vacant part of the island.
I do have a spyglass. I'll pull that out of my pack and see if I can spot what that was on the beach. Thank you for reminding me I own that.
Make investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, 18.
Okay. Soon
I
enough,
didn't say I could give you guidance, but I would have because I was like, the spyglass attracts it.
soon enough, you're able to see what looks like a rowboat, along with ropes, pythons, leading up the cliff faces of the spires and also one of the nearby coastal bluffs.
So I will try and follow that with my eyes to look up, and I'll just shout to the mates and the security officer,
Look sharp up there.
the ships that you're escorting are starting to come closer to the gap in the passage. Not really much of a way of being able to slow them down as the sails are still kicking up, and they kind of have this feeling of wanting to get through this as quickly as they can.
What's the security officer's name?
Tailpin Weldquist.
Tailpin?
Tailpin
Bupquist.
Weldquist.
Weldquist. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, hold on, I'll just type it.
They won't reach it, but I can direct some scorching rays in each direction of the pillars that have those.
Warning shots.
Essentially, yeah. Well, yeah, because they only go 120 feet, but like I can indicate to each of the pillars that like I'm sending a warning shot at you to be like, I know you're there, and I see your pythons with ropes attached to them, and don't try shit.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, fuck, I'm bad at those. Can I guide myself?
Yeah.
Fuck. Not good. It still won't even double. So that's an 8, man.
Nothing.
Well, of course, you were right. That is a trap.
We gotta slow him down. We gotta disrupt the trap.
Go ahead. Go first.
Fuck. I can also send off, if we get close enough, I can send some fireballs off. I feel like that's a little forward, but
Don't we have those bombs aboard this ship?
We
oh
might
my
get our
God,
own
okay.
ships.
No.
But okay.
I just don't want them to
My cousin
harpoon
gave me this very nice part of a kind of a gift thing where it was
Aww.
the timer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. So I've been needing something
Oh.
like this. So let's see if I can get this
That's
thing.
stressing me out.
Okay.
This
there
is
we
not
go.
fair. I just reported to our captain and our security officer. That is a trap. We need to do something. Why is that not enough?
The captain and everything, they bring it down. You now get a point where you can get out and jump onto the beach if you need to, or are you doing something from the air?
Oh, fuck it. Let's go to the beach. Let's let them give us air coverage and we'll go.
We can't fly or anything, though. All the people are on the pillars, right?
We can climb.
You can climb. See these scrawny arms?
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you stay on the top of the ship and do spelly spells from up above? I mean, Spine Crusher will go down.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Don't fucking die.
Don't fucking die.
Just don't.
And
Easy as that, just don't.
Done.
are you guys all in fantasy grounds, by the way?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Okay, cool.
Oh god, it's happening.
This is
Okay.
not a drill.
Okay, you're fine.
Fine. It's definitely, we're not screwed by the fact that we readjusted the chair of the weapons master. That's definitely not gonna fuck up any of their checks. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's my chair.
They had 2 weeks. They could have fixed it.
It's my chair.
That's fine. Fine.
All right, can you guys see this?
Loading.
Not yet. It's considering sharing knowledge with us.
It's thinking about it. Oh, Matt, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I can see it now.
What a beautiful place to get ambushed.
So you have a quick choice of where you want to be dropped off.
I would probably want to get dropped off. Let's see. Like, I don't know the word for these things. This part?
Up, north.
This? Right here?
What is
Like,
fingertip?
like
What are you-
I'm the land, and like right here.
Oh, the edge of the cape or whatever?
Like,
Okay.
like here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The high ground there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. A sensible choice.
Same. Strength in numbers.
Okay.
Give Spine Crusher a fist bump.
Yeah.
Okay, you are dropped off. Let me just add some tokens here. 1 second. Oh wait, gotta add it to the combat thing.
I guess I'll stay on the ship.
What's the combat tracker? Why you gotta think to the combat tracker? What's happening?
Don't worry about it. You haven't seen anything yet, so what do you have to worry about anything for? And Zara, I'm going to put you kind of floating off here, we'll say.
That's where the ship is.
On the ship. Yeah, as it's kind of like lifting off and like starts to turn, trying to keep an eye on the, the boats as well. Which I wish I had more water on this map, but we'll make do, right? Okay. Stealth checks all around. Because we're not officially in combat just yet.
Even me on the ship. The ship stealth.
Fuck yeah.
You
18.
want me to make one?
18.
Oh, I have to do it with disadvantage because I got my armor on. 16.
Okay. Draxa, what'd you get?
18.
So yeah, you guys dropped off, and as best you can tell, no one even saw you jump off the ship.
We're like ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Should we bring this to the attention of Yellowrain and Reggie?
They're aboard the ship still.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, perception checks.
All right.
25.
25?
Hmm.
Don't even bother, Mike. You're good. All right, so,
All right.
yeah. With that, what you can see are a number of people. I'll just add them. Hold on.
Zara, why don't you announce your role just so I can push the button?
What?
Why don't you announce your...
Why am I using this voice? Why don't you announce your role?
I
so
dig
can-
it. Unnatural 20.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow.
Dirty 20. We got a button for that?
We got a button for that. Oh, dirty 20? Shit.
Dirty 20.
I don't have an undo button for dirty 20, but I'll put it on the list.
All right, give me just a minute. Sorry.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep with this music going, Mike.
Yeah.
Where's my long rest button? I've definitely done that in the past week.
Yeah. That's 2 weeks, jeez.
Hmm.
When you're done, Matt, can you give me a lay of the land, what I see as well?
Yeah.
But no rush.
Damn thing. Sorry. Okay.
Oh boy.
What you see is that you're on this kind of curving sloped thing. So you're at more or less the high point, other than these massive pillars that probably rise up still another 40 feet above you, right? So from where you are, it curves more or less at a downward slope all the way to the beach that you can see below, right? That beach is probably about a good 120 feet down from this cliff, which
From
is
where we are.
Yeah, it's a steep incline wrapping around to this cliff, right? And yet still just to the side of you are these massive, probably 200-foot tall spires of stone. They're not terribly far from you. You can see there are some ropes thrown from where you are. So let me just draw those in the map as well. You guys probably could not have picked a better spot if you wanted to get to those. Right.
Don't forget, you've got air support.
What are these you're drawing here? Sorry.
Those are ropes that are python. The
okay.
pythons that we saw. Yeah. So those are kind of like knocked in from where you are to those spires. So they're like the cliff face. From there, if you wanted to, you could cross there, but you'd have to still climb up to get to that. You also see a group of people due south of you. Adraxa with the 25. You also note there is a sniper in the tree directly due north of you.
Oh my.
With what looks to be a longbow. You also see one other person kind of, guarding the trail who's kind of like patrolling, coming up the steep incline, heading towards your direction. Rushing, having seen, maybe doesn't see you yet because of your stealth checks, guys, but they saw the ship come by.
Which one, just like when I'm giving them all a scan, which one looks the beefiest, like the toughest? Or I guess which one looks like the biggest threat to our ships?
Oh god, make an intelligence check.
With advantage because I'm good at analyzing battle scenarios?
Yes.
Sweet.
So I'll give you that. Yeah.
Thanks. That's good, because otherwise I'm fucked.
4.
You still fucked with advantage?
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so I don't know, but right now your eyes immediately guy in a tree. Get him before he gets us.
All right.
Okay. Zara, from where you're standing, you can see all of them as well. Well, actually, no, you don't see the guy in the tree. You don't see the the people on the beach, I would say. You see the people more or less on the cliff. You see the ones on the spire. So, yeah, you see those three.
What's
But
my
not the-
approximate distance to the people on the spire?
I would say you're probably about 30 feet above them and, whatever distance that it looks like.
They are within 100 feet. Very good.
Yeah. I have to bust out my Pythagoras for a second. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Stay in school, kids. All right.
Spinecrusher, you mind if I let them know we're here?
Why would you do that?
Because the only things I know how to do are noisy. Would you like to do anything before I do my noisy things?
I would like to throw them over the cliff.
All right.
I know.
I can squat down in the grass if you want to try and get over there. I'm gonna try and take out the ones on the beach and then that guy in the tree. But I can only take them out if they're clumped up together. Otherwise, I gotta get up close.
Is the guy in the tree the one that we see on the map, Matt?
You guys see on the map directly north of you, there's one
Yep.
right in the middle of that palm tree.
Yeah. Okay.
So well hidden that I couldn't even see him.
Which one? So you're trying to get that one, and which other ones, Ash?
The ones on
Atraxa.
the south, on the beach. There's 3 clumped up. I could take out all at
Never
once.
mind. Again, yeah, it's about 120 feet south of you.
Mhm.
Or not, 120 feet down, and then whatever south they are. So again, doing some quick street math. I don't know.
Perfect.
They're pretty far.
So Spinecrusher wants to. There's those 2 ropes, right, that he can kind of climb up to get to the top of that spire, the 200-foot spire to the east.
You can get across
Right.
it, but then you still gotta climb up.
Also, I can handle them. I can see them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zara
yeah.
can take those guys
They're
out.
getting airstriked.
Yeah.
Why don't you take
Okay.
out the archer? I'll take out the ones on the beach, and then we'll figure out who's left.
Gotta get all the way to the archer, though.
Yeah.
That's like.
Fucking run
Wait,
over
who's the archer? The one.
In the
Sorry.
palm tree. Next to Zara. Left to Zara.
I thought you were taking care of that one. Okay. All right. So
Or
Spinecrusher.
honestly, I could try to take care of the ones down on the beach. If I can get the ship to move.
I would gesture up to Zara and I would point to the ones on the spire.
All right. So Spinecrusher is gonna make his way forward to the guy in the tree, the archer there. Yeah.
Okay. With everyone distracted by the ship, you have a chance to attack. So,
Can I reach him in the tree with a melee attack?
it's a palm tree, so you could try and knock him off the tree for sure.
I can try to knock him off the tree. Okay.
How tall are you?
I am.
Big.
Like 7
I'm
and
big,
change?
yeah. Yeah, I'm like 8
least
feet.
7
8 feet tall.
yeah.
8 feet tall. Holy shit.
Hmm.
It says the average palm tree is about 32 to 50 feet tall. So
He's way up there.
I'd say he's pretty high up, but I would say that it's a smaller tree. I'll give you this. It's 20 feet tall. It's not the biggest tree.
Before you sneak over there, I hand you one of my 6 javelins.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I have a javelin. Then I want to try to throw the javelin at the guy in the tree.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the stats on that, Ash?
Is
That
it a
is,
finesse weapon? Is it dex or is it strength?
it's +4 to hit plus your proficiency.
Okay.
So whatever your strength proficiency is, I'm
All
assuming.
right. So that's at least 21.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Okay.
Okay.
And
And
then
what's the
what-
damage?
1d6 + 4. But if you throw it hard enough, you might be able to knock him backwards.
Mm-hmm. That'd be 6 damage.
Okay.
Does he fall? Does he take any fall damage?
Do me a favor, make a strength check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. With that, I will say that that's enough to launch him out of the tree. Yeah.
Bye.
And then just immediately falls down, splashing against the rocks.
Yeah.
You can see your ships coming now from the just north of here, heading southeast.
I would indicate like go to Zara since Spinecrusher got to do
Alright.
his stealthy thing, and then I would ready my own attack for the people on the beach.
All right. I need you guys to all roll initiative.
Yeah, you do.
That scream, that
Ah.
way your surprise. So yeah,
21.
21.
Yeah. 21.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just doing everything on D&D Beyond because my character in Fantasy Grounds is outdated.
yeah, mine's 9, and I'm refreshing my dice in D&D Beyond. I'm the only one not rolling 20 tonight.
And mine 6. Hey, I've gotten like nat ones all night, baby. Join the less than 5 gang.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. One more time. And yeah. Oh yes, I'm sorry. I didn't update. I had to update in Fantasy Grounds. What'd you do?
21.
21 for Mike. Okay. Draxa.
9.
9 0
6.
6. Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Up first is Spinecrusher.
All right. So I just watched this bandit archer fall to his, I assume, his demise down in the ocean below. Smirk a little.
Lush.
I turn my head over to what do I see? I just want to take a glance as he falls down there. Does it look like it killed him?
Yeah.
Or like it's like
You guys see that?
it's lethal?
Oh yeah,
he's
they're flailing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So Spinecrusher gives a little smirk and then turns his head and looks back at Bandit 3 and smiles at him as well and is going to move towards him.
Okay. Who just now comes up the hill. Well, it's big enough to see a javelin, thrown, and then this, something falling, coconuts falling out of a tree.
Mhm. All right. 1, 2. Just short of melee range. So Spinecrusher will.
You can always hold an action.
I could, but I won't. All right. Or you know what? Yeah. No, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my action to dash. Oh, no, I can't. Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to attack with my crossbow.
Dope.
All right.
18.
Yeah, it hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right. So then, not bad. 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack. Yeah, so I got extra attack, right? So I can attack 3 times. I'm going to do it 2 more times. I'll do them both at once here. So 25
That hits.
and 20,
Both hit.
and then 9 and 11 damage. So 20 damage.
Split him in half. Good God, how do you want to do this?
Right. I just run forward him, and I stop myself like 10 feet shy of him, my feet kind of stopping, pushing myself back on the ground, and I pull my bow back and unleash a volley of arrows that just each one
Yes.
one through the chest, one through the neck, and one through the head.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Kill team 6. Yeah. Holy shit.
Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! He's already dead.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get those arrows back.
Jeez. All right.
God.
Up next is the druid.
The what?
The druid, who is going to she starts to walk out towards the water, and as she does, the water kind of recedes a bit from her. She begins casting the spell.
Great.
Uh-oh. That was very vague. In a scary way.
One moment.
I'm sure it's fine.
Nightbot can't be right.
Okay. She does. 1 second. Let me try and grab this image.
I'll be utterly humiliated if our level 14 characters get killed by bandits.
I know.
It'd be funny though. But died
As you
today
see-
forever didn't die.
You look and you see bits of the seabed itself become exposed of this reef, and you see parts of it twisting up.
Oh.
It looks almost as though stones and everything begin to fly into place. And soon enough, what you see is the coral itself begin to coalesce around this almost black
That's awesome.
void in space.
He's gonna make us fight Coral.
You're fucking right. Yeah.
Coral!
2022, guys.
Here we go. Into it. Here we go.
So, let me bring that up into the thing. Just hold on.
Oh man, this is gonna be dope. She's so sweet.
It's just too damn cute.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Fucking A. Cool.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
You guys see something that I don't?
Yeah.
And that's our turn. Up next, the
Look near in the water.
edit
near the
number
beach.
1 is going to actually seeing his friend falling off the cliff and everything, is going to look up, and he's going to try and let's see. Yeah, he's going to take a shot. How far away are you, Sarah? You said
I don't know, how far did we say? Like 30 feet-ish up?
10, 15, 20. Yeah, you're within. I'd say you're within 80 feet, right? He's just going to take a shot at you with this crossbow.
Alright, fair enough.
She would have cover, right?
Misses. Yeah, he was a hot shot. He was going to do it anyways.
I feel like half cover would give you plus 5 AC, right?
You were fine to begin with. Crap shot. All right. Bandit 4 is going to hold position. Bandit Captain 1. He looks. You can see standing on the spire. Zara, you can see him. He is holding what looks to be a spyglass.
Yeah.
And yeah, you also see he looks like he's readying something else as he bends down after looking and begins gathering something else that looks to be at his feet. Make a perception check.
I should be good at these. Oh, nat 20 for a 29.
Nice.
Okay, you can see that he's gathering what looks to be this. It looks like this. These leather sacks filled with what looks like. It almost looks like bits of pottery, and you can see that he takes a flint
Shit.
and begins lighting it.
No.
Okay.
I got this, don't worry.
Up next, the other bandit captain is hears the scream of the other bandit that was on patrol up ahead, and he's going to begin to advance. Okay.
Come and get it.
Draxa.
We really wasted our surprise round.
Got one attack off.
I had them all lined up like bowling pins. That's what I was gonna do. All right, fine.
Nah, tomato.
Standing in the wet water and everything. Yeah, all that.
I'm gonna try and take out the druid, I guess. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna start spinning my axe in a circle like Thor and then unleash a lightning strike.
Okay.
Right at her. She's gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, 1 second. Rolls a 19.
That passes, so she is only going to take... She's only going to take half of 26 points of lightning damage, so 13. She's
Okay.
beefy.
Cheers.
Alright. That was disappointing. This axe was a lot stronger when I was level 6. That was lightning strike, right? Okay, cool. And I'll use my movement to... Let's see. I'll try and get to the one that... Wait, how far down off this cliff?
120 feet down to the shallow water below. Looking down, you can see that it looks like it's rocky, shallow water that would not...
Yeah, I might twist an ankle. I don't want to twist an ankle.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll run back towards Spine Crusher. So, 1, 2...
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Or survival. Survival might work better.
Okay. 16.
Okay, that's enough. I would say before you move, you look and you can see that center pillar there within the little, let's say like kind of in that little pocket.
Yeah.
That looks to be about the right height. Just like you could possibly, jump down onto it and then jump across.
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Acrobatics check.
You
Or
mean
actually,
that-
athletics.
Thank you,
Athletics,
Jesus.
there it is. Yeah,
I
it
can
always-
only do one of those things.
Yep.
Nat 20 for 29.
Wow.
Heck yeah,
Okay.
29 gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it, and so what you can do is you can go back where you were, and then you can just do a quick jump straight across.
Whee!
You jump onto there, and then you're able to jump straight across to the other side.
Splash.
Almost
Oh.
even the yeah. Go ahead.
Like that? I can jump
Yeah.
to this side?
Yeah,
Cool.
fantastic.
How much movement?
All right,
Is that probably all my movement, I guess?
that's about probably all your movement.
All
I'd say.
right. And since they can see me now, I'm just going to start grinning like a crazy person. Come get it!
All right, that is going to bring us to Zara. You're up.
All right, I've been waiting. So I saw those flammable bags that they're getting ready, and I said, nope, not today. And I just cast Flame Strike on that whole pillar. Enjoy.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
Um,
awesome.
So that is a Dex saving throw of 17 for both of those bad boys, and this is both fire and radiant damage. So I'm hoping those bags will pop.
Dope.
All right. You said deck save of what?
17. Save for half.
7. The other one, that one.
I get yeeted off that pillar.
I hope so.
And 19 for the bandit. Okay.
All right, so that is 11 points of fire damage, half to 5, and 16 points of radiant damage, halved to 8.
Okay. Well, the one bandit that was diving off. 1 second.
I
I'll put this one on. So wait. So total damage. Sorry.
So without failed saving throw 27, saved saving throw 13.
Okay. It's just enough to kill the one that failed. Or, I'm sorry, the one that succeeded the saving throw still dies.
Oh,
So the guy sees you, and after taking the shot at you with his crossbow, he looks as you begin, like throwing
you
your.
thought that scorching ray wasn't anything?
He just dives off, tries to dive off. It's not enough as the flaming strike like cuts him clean in half, like cuts his arm off, and part of his chest, and then still cuts through, and then gets the other guy. Which also, I'm going to say, yeah, that's going to be explosion damage as well. So go ahead and roll 2d12 for me. Plus 2d12 plus 4.
That is 6 plus 4, 10. Not that exciting.
Okay.
That might be good for us, though.
All right.
Depending on the size of the explosion.
Yeah, it depends on what it did.
And the proximity of the ship.
Okay. I would say this. That also is going to... Yeah, at that point, that's throwing him off into the water. And it's how much... What's the thing? Fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet?
1d6 per 10 feet, yep.
After 60? Or after how many?
Something.
Just at 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Okay, so... Okay. Hold on.
120, so 40, so... It caps at 100, I think.
Hold on.
The maximum fall damage is 20d6.
20d6.
Or 120 points of damage.
So if the cliff is 120 feet down and the spires are 40 feet above that, then they're 160 feet up, so that's 16d6.
I did.
Matt, how do you want to do this?
Hold on. No one ever asked me. Plus 17. Okay, so hold on.
I mean, he is falling into water, but
more than enough.
I think
More than enough. I'd say.
Says
Yeah, I'd say no. It's more than enough. Yeah, Zara, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I feel bad, but I did send off a warning shot, and they did light off explosives, so it's kind of on them at this point.
Okay, the top part of the spire.
I just dissolved the top 10 feet, or top 5 feet.
Yeah, Ginny Weasley cast in Reducto. Just, yeah, the whole thing turns into this like, just this ashen pile of rubble and black soot that just bursts up everywhere. The explosion from the flame strike, and then you see the explosion from the grenades. It's just that much more incredible to see, and
My God.
you're kind of happy, like almost like, huh! There's something extremely satisfying about seeing that big pop goes off.
Glad they went off up at the top of that spire and not at my friends. Or our ship.
All right, that is going to bring us all the way. Actually, wait. We'll say you have some movement if you want to issue a command to kind of like drop you off somewhere to still hover.
Can I get, so from the top of, oh no, it's still going to be way too far away. Like, the closest I feel like I can get dropped off is at the pillar or the top of the thing. That's still not within 30 feet of anyone on the beach, right?
Mm-mm.
No, you can get dropped off, yeah, I'd say within, pick somewhere within 50 feet of where you are. Which
Actually, can I just stay on the ship and can we just kind of like reposition
Again, you have 50 feet, yeah, about 50 feet of movement, so I'd say...
How much do I know about stone golems? Like, do I have to worry about them chucking a stone at me? Is that something I'm reasonably afraid of?
Do you have a reason to probably worry about a lot of things? Yeah.
Yeah, can I just ask them, yeah, let's get a little bit closer to the beach, but not super close, like still like 100-ish feet away.
What is... Oh, that's the radius. I was like, what is this
So just
giant
a
rope?
little south, I guess. Just
Where do you
like
want to go?
Just south-ish. Almost the whole radius south, but not quite. Like a little bit further than Bandit Captain 1 that I chucked off. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Still in the ship, so still above. All right. And at that height, I'd say you're still, because the pillars are high, the ship has to raise up, so you're probably about a good 220 feet up.
Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, anything in that range?
Yeah, to get down, you'd probably have to use ropes to drop down, which can drop you probably, I'd say you can descend 80 feet around with a rope.
Okay, I'll just kind of stay up and watch for now then. Wait, actually, hold up. Let me see what the distance of this one spell is. 60 feet. Boo.
Yep.
That's okay. That's what Fireball's for. Right? Isn't that like ridiculously? Yeah. Yeah, so I'll drop down a bit on the rope. So as long as I just want to be within 150 feet of that stone golem, but further away than 120 feet.
Okay.
Hopefully out of the stone golem's radius, but hopefully within my fireball radius. That's the goal.
All right.
My turn.
Dope.
All right. That is going to bring us to the stone golem. Coral Golem. Second. So hold
Did you
on.
catch that, Bacon? Matt's making us fight a creature made of sea coral. We're fighting coral.
Yes. So the Coral Golem turns away from the druid and begins walking out into the water.
Oh no.
Since move. Gets to the far pillar.
Yeah,
She-
fair enough.
So just kind of
honestly.
under you, and begins with a thunderous slam, punching the pillar.
Oh, fuck.
You see the ships. Oh yeah, that's a pretty solid hit.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay.
That's no good.
Sorry, just my own little tracker. All right. I'll say that based on where the ships are, you have 5 rounds to stop this golem. Or to get it away, draw it away. All right, bring us to Spine Crusher.
All right. So Spine Crusher.
And you see the trick that Draxa just did with the jumping, so you can do that as well if you want to try.
Yeah, but I want to try to get to the golem, right?
Yeah. That's
Or to the bandit, or to,
Yeah.
I mean to the druid.
So what you know is after Zara blew off the top of that spire,
Yeah.
the ropes that were there, there's not really a way of getting there.
Then
So-
there's more.
Yeah, you can try and hop the gap across the little pillar, and then hop again to where Drax is to save some. I'd say I'll treat that as 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that because I feel like I get the sense that
Make it.
That's
Make an athletics check.
okay. Damn. 24.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You 10 feet of movement to hop here, and hop here. Right side by side with the Draxa.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then I'm going to use my action simply to dash. That means it'd be 60 feet total. Less 10, so 50. Okay.
Okay. Where are you getting? So 5, 10, so another 50 feet.
And right there.
Okay. Yeah, you are in range of the bandit captain too. Okay.
Okay, and I think that's all I can do. So
Yeah,
I have to wait there. Yeah.
All right. The druid is up. All right. The druid is going to turn around towards you, and she's going to kind of start walking a little bit and then hold her action. Okay. Bandit 1, he dead. I'm going to delete him off the tracker. Bandit 2, he dead. Delete him off the tracker. Bandit 3, mega dead. Holy shit. Bandit 4 turns, sees you, and he's going to run up to flank you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So that with advantage. he gets ready to stab you in the back, and then a big wave.
Nice.
It's a bit. Hold on.
I got bit by a hermit crab.
Oh wait, hold on. My headphones just kind of came out a bit. Doing that stupid. All right. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. Wait, I can't hear you.
We are talking.
No, shit. Hold on, nothing.
How
about now?
I think I just broke my headphones.
This technical failure brought to you by Syrinscape.
Technical difficulties. Yeah,
That's kidding, Syrinscape.
Oh,
no.
shit, yeah.
That'll do it.
Wait, 1 second.
If you want some dope combat music for your
Meta, go ahead.
campaign,
Thank God.
yeah. Oh, can we meta? Okay. The golem is resistant to bludgeoning and piercing and slashing. Probably, it's only magic attacks.
Can you hear us?
Wait.
Now we can.
Okay, because we fought a golem once before in the
Still
bright.
can't hear you, right?
Okay,
Shit.
in the bright rooms.
Okay, we still keep metaing. This is perfect.
The only thing
do you
that took
think we
up a
should try
lot.
to break the concentration with the druid, or?
Yeah.
All right. So ignore the golem for now
Does
and
the
go
golem
for
die
the,
if the druid dies, or does it stay up?
I think it goes rogue. That's my guess.
Well, if it can't take commands, I don't care. Maybe I don't.
Let it wander off into the sea.
Yeah.
I can take out the druid.
Okay.
Let's both take out the druid, because that's, I got nothing else to fight besides her.
Sure.
There we go. I
But
can hear
if you want to match.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh,
No.
okay. I always forget what your ears look like, Matt. It's weird.
No, it's a weird.
All right. Yeah, they're here.
I was talking to a coworker the other day, and they're like, "You have an earring? Did you get your ears pierced?" I was like, "Yeah, it's like 15 years ago."
It's like there's that picture of Cinderella from the old Disney movie, like the cartoon, but like people were like looking at it like, why is it? And then like Wreck-It Ralph did the digital version. It's like, why does she look weird? It's like she doesn't have ears in the original. There's a picture of Cinderella, and she doesn't. When she's in her ball gown, she does not have ears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Cinderella combat is brought to you by Sirens.
Bye.
Let's do this.
Yeah. All right. We are up to Bandit 4, who got splashed by a wave. Bandit Captain 3, he dead. Okay. Bandit Captain 2, he's not flanking you, so he will just be at straight attacks, but he's going to try to use his scimitar first. That's going to be a 22.
You don't take your goddamn head off.
22 hits, right, Mike?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it definitely hits. Yep.
Okay, it's going to be 7 points of damage.
How much? Sorry.
7.
7. Okay.
Yep. And then he's going to use his multi-attack. Oh, cool. So he gets 2. 3. Okay, cool. And then he's going to use his scimitar again.
Mm-hmm.
That will miss. And one more with his dagger. Another miss.
You need to learn how to handle those things.
He's just whirling, but you're just blocking every attack. Draxa, you're up.
I want to shout across the beach to the druid, just kind of like snarling.
You gonna call off your dog, or you want me to cut off your head?
And you see my axe just start to glow. How does she respond?
At this distance, you can't quite see. There's like a little rowboat with a small dinghy with a sail. It's kind of hard to see her, but
All right.
You're yelling at a sail.
I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I'm going to use my movement to get to about there.
okay.
And then the last thing I yell before my axe comes a blinding glow.
Spycrusher earmuffs!
I fire off thunder and lightning. So I'm going to fire off one more lightning strike in a straight line while also emitting this huge clap of thunder in a 300-foot radius. So Spinecrusher and everybody else needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and Bandit 4 and the Druid need to make a Dexterity saving throw. I love D&D.
Constitution.
Natural 1. Play the funny thing.
Are you within 300 feet of me?
Probably. It's a lot of feet.
You were about 220 feet up, plus that distance across.
How are we gonna Pythagorean this?
DM's just gotta call it. Either way.
70, 220. Hold up.
So I'm like 14 tiles away. So 70, 220. It's close. It's fucking close.
Wait a minute. You are 230 feet away from her.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Wow.
I figured. That's why I made the saving throw. I was like, I don't think the math gods are that kind.
You're deafened for the next minute.
Street math. Love
Sorry.
it. All right.
Does Spine Crusher get advantage because I told him earmuffs?
I got a dirty 20.
Hey!
Okay, so you're fine. The bandit captain got a 12. Bandit 4 for Constitution. I'm doing Constitution first.
All right.
A nat 1 for Constitution.
They are both deafened, and they are going to take how many points? What the fuck did I just roll?
Do I also take this damage?
Yeah, 7 points of thunder damage.
Oh, crap.
We'll be back in 1 minute.
Druid failed as well.
So she is
So you said-
deafened, 7 points of thunder damage. I guess I'm not going to intimidate her anymore by yelling at her.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. Deafened, 7 points of thunder. Okay. 1 second. Carl takes. Well, let's see. Carl rolls a 17 for con.
That I think that passes. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, that passes. So yeah, he's fine. It's fine. They are fine.
Okay. Bandit 4. Lightning damage. Dexterity for Bandit 4 and for the.
Yeah, so Bandit 4 and the Druid need to make a Dexterity saving throw. They got to beat 17.
Okay. Bandit 4 makes a 13.
She's gonna,
And
yeah. Go ahead.
Druid rolls a 10, so they both fail.
They're both going to take 31 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Here's the fun thing about that for the bandit. He's in water.
It's like when we buried Linus.
Isn't it double, I think?
Is it? Is or,
I think-
does
Hold on,
it-
let me look it up.
What is like? It's not. It's the opposite of resistance. It's vulnerable.
Yeah.
So what does vulnerable do?
Hold on. It's double, I think. Hold on. Oh no, it says lightning damage. D&D thing says do not behave differently in water.
It would have been dope though. Thank you.
I mean, it's more than enough to kill him either way.
Great.
What did you say again? 31 points?
31 points of lightning damage for.
He
both
still
of them.
disintegrates into this, like this ashen soup.
If Spine Crusher had hair, he would feel it standing up all on the back of his neck.
Yeah, the druid takes. Oh, she's looking hurt. It's gonna be okay. She is hurt.
Cool.
Okay. Zara, what's up?
Are we gonna try to kill the druid, or do you want me to try to take out the Carl?
I would probably look up at you and point to the golem.
And I would say, bearing in mind that you have a ship that has armaments of its own as well.
Oh fuck! Can I ask it to shoot the thing? Is that my action?
I would say, yeah, you could do that if you want.
Or I could fireball it. How do I know the power of this ship? I've been on it for 2 weeks. Do I think it'd be better for me to fireball or be like, hey, yo, bombs away?
Does she know?
Say one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Do I know with the firepower of the ship, do I think it'd be better for me to cast fireball or better for me to be like, target here and let the ship do its work?
One second. I think
AT6 or ship?
you know what the ship is really capable of, other than the times that you've used it, right? So you can either ask them to drop a bomb, or you can ask them to use a gunner seat. If you wanted to ask the ship to do it, you have I'd say
Well, maybe right on top.
1 round in combat with a 3-round recharge. Sound good?
Sure. Yeah. Let's ask it to drop a bomb on the golem.
Okay. Go ahead and cast Fireball at 6th level.
Oh.
Fucking A.
No, shit, that was third.
That was 3rd level?
Third.
Maybe try Sky
Yeah, that was
gonna be
pretty.
a fire
Plus
wizard.
another 3d6, I think. Yeah. So 37 damage.
All right. Yeah. This massive hit. Yeah, damn. Well done. All right. You actually kind of feel the heat rise up from the bomb as it drops down. Massive hit. That's going to bring us to the Coral Golem. Okay. It's going to... Oh, it does. It should have done 2. All right, so it's going to do 2 more slam attacks. Yep.
Against what? The ship?
Yeah, with it. Against this pillar. As you
Oh,
see, the ships are now passing by, almost within range.
okay. Why is it destroying the pillar?
To break
Do we
our
know
ships that we're escorting. They're trying to steal our ships. And,
Or destroy them and loot them.
yeah. Fucking bandits.
17, okay. As the pillar looks almost already about halfway to falling. Okay. Holding up a lot worse than the stone golem is. Or Coral Golem, sorry. Spine Crusher, you're up.
All right. Spine Crusher's a little worried. Well, no, it's only 1. He's going to.
Oh, wait,
know-
could I have
Right.
gone down the rope a little bit to get a little bit closer to the stone golem?
Sarah wants
my
to go
turn.
down the rope.
Oh, you want to use their action? Okay, yeah, you can do that.
My
You can-
movement, yeah, I'm gonna
So-
get closer.
That'll put you at what is it? Good Lord. Wow. Bad at math. 140 feet above the water. You can
Okay.
you can keep going down indefinitely, more or less. You have enough rope.
Okay.
So, but it's just you can move. It'll take another round or so before you can drop down far enough to jump onto them.
Got it.
If you want to do that, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, Spine Crusher. What do you want to do?
I'm going to move right here in front of the druid. I know
Yeah,
that
we'll-
invokes. Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So real quick. It's a miss, anyways. So yeah,
Okay.
pass by. You're just a little bit frazzled at the lightning strike that goes by. All right.
As I move forward towards the druid, I put my crossbow away and take out my warhammer, and as I reach her, just swing it around and try to whack it across her face.
Okay.
Dope.
And so 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I'm just gonna do my my extra attack now. Oh shit, the other 2 probably miss. 12 and 10.
The 12 hits.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. I always forget why I have 2 different types of damage in here. 1d8 plus 5, 1d10 plus 3. I don't remember. I'll just do the 1d8 plus 5.
I think it's two-handed versus one-handed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm doing it one-handed. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So 12 damage on the first hit that hit,
Okay.
and then 8 damage on the second one.
How do you want to do this?
All right. Yeah, so I just, as I reach, I just thap across the face. Second one misses as I swing it back, and then the second one, I just bring it down over her head. Bam! Like a whack-a-mole
Okay.
into the beach.
gruesomely. Yeah, you slaughter this druid. She drops down.
Yeah.
Oh,
it feels good.
Delete that character sheet. All right.
That is fine.
And yeah, as you do, it's a sickening crumbling sound. She, just as she falls down, so does the Coral Golem. Its neck kind of crumbling down sickeningly as well. Do me a favor and roll 3d12s.
All of us?
Just you.
Just me. Okay, let's like 1, 2, there we go. 3,
3d12.
1, and 8. 3, 1, and 8.
3, 1, and 8 plus 8. So 4, so 8, so yeah. So 20. Right?
20 what?
Points of damage to the golem.
Oh, okay, great.
Which turns around. No longer looking at the pillar.
Oh, he's mad now.
You see as it's kind of smashed in a bit and everything.
Ouchie.
That center of it still alive, though. Okay. That's going to bring us to... She dead. Okay. Bandit 4.
That one's dead too.
Dead, yeah. The bandit captain. I'll say this. Bandit captain is going to kind of looking at his situation. He's going to begin to hightail it out.
He can certainly try.
20, 25, 30. He's going to dash and run away off the map.
Son of a bitch.
He is
Fair enough.
into the woods.
I'd say combat was over.
You're scared. Keep running.
I mean, there's a whole golem left.
Tell him Mates of Fate sent you, you fucker.
Okay. Bringing us to Adraxa.
Well, shit. I will run towards Spine Crusher. Stone Golem is not deaf, right? He passed his Constitution throw.
I think so. You had a... What the hell is it? Con on the golem was 17 a while back. So
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll yell, nice one, Spine Crusher. You don't hear me, you're still deafened. I'll start running towards Spine Crusher, just trying to get the golem's attention, like, come on, big boy, over here, and I'll dash to get there. And that'll be my action. I'll just dash like as far as I can get. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I think I can even get in the water. How deep is the water? Because I can probably get out to about here. Am I swimming or wading?
You're probably it's probably maybe about 3-4 feet high. So
Okay.
it's difficult terrain.
All right, and I'll just kind of brace myself because I know it's coming.
Yeah. It's going to bring us to Zara. You're up.
Right, how far is the iron golem away from me? The stone golem. Ish. Within 150 feet now that I dropped down some.
Yep.
Alright, I'll cast a 3rd level fireball at it.
Cool.
Not as fancy. I'm not within 30 feet of it. I mean, within 60 feet of it, am I?
Did you drop it down another 80 feet?
On my last turn, I did, yeah.
Okay. Are you doing it on this? Yeah, so that brought you to about 140 feet.
Should I do a big boy on it? Yeah, alright. I'll drop down again, hopefully getting within 60 feet. And I think... I don't know if this is the first time I've used it, but it's the first time in a while. I would like to cast Harm on it.
Ooh.
What are you casting?
Harm.
Just harm?
I like the sound of that because I haven't heard that before.
14 d6 damage.
What?
It's more badass than it sounds.
Holy shit.
It's the opposite of heal.
It sounds like you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but it's way worse.
All right.
Yeah. So he can make a con save. Oh. What the fuck? I rolled so bad. 37. What the hell?
21 for the Constitution save.
Jesus, so it's halved. God, that did nothing. I was like, this can be so cool, but like I can't hear myself talking to the words of like
Mop.
It's right.
the affirmation are all like out of they're all wonky.
It could be it could be if you're deafened.
It's bad when it's like you're like, yeah, he's gonna ask me like how I want to do this. This is gonna be fuck.
Whiffed.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it one more time just to see if I could have done anything better, so I can feel bad later. That was a little better, whatever.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
So,
fine.
yeah.
This is fine.
Good.
Everything's fine.
18, right? 18 necrotic.
18 necrotic.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm also gonna do a little cheeky spiritual weapon because he's within 60 feet. Fuck this guy, okay? That's so rude of him to not die.
Fuck everyone named Coral.
Oh my god, 13 to hit? This sucks.
Yeah, that
Never
misses.
mind. My inner ear is all jacked up. Thanks, Adraxa.
I yell sorry, you can't hear it.
There's like a rubbery scimitar that just appears. Got like
Fine.
the rabbit sword.
Fine. It's fine.
All right. So what is that total then? Like,
18 damage total.
all right. Every little bit counts.
Yeah, but it could have been 45.
Not to metagame, but my man is still green.
All right. That brings us to the golem. Who does 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna get there.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay.
God.
I know what I forgot to do on my last turn.
21.
That'll hit. I would have liked to rage.
All right. 10 points of damage for his second attack.
Here we go.
It'll be a 25
Holy
That'll hit.
Okay.
for another 21 points of damage.
Is that bludgeoning, I presume?
That is bludgeoning.
All right.
So that was, so a total of 31 points all in all.
What was the third hit?
What's that?
Oh, no, I can't do math. Yep, got it.
Okay, all good.
Neat.
All right, that's his turn. All right, as you feel this full crushing weight of the Coral.
Fucking Coral.
I love it so much. I hate it so much. Spine Crusher.
All right. Spine Crusher is fruitlessly going to try to melee attack. He's going to run forward. Am I able to get behind him to flank him?
Not with that pillar there. No, it's
Okay, that's fair. All right. I'm just gonna, and it's disadvantage because of the difficult, half the movement because it's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 5, and then so that'd be 15, 25. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna stay right here. There we go. I'm gonna stay near you, Adraxa, and I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna use Action Surge like usual. 3 swings with my Warhammer. 1. Okay, 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
21.
That would hit.
And 13.
Okay. 13 misses.
Okay. And I am doing this with 2 hands.
Okay.
1. So 12 damage. 10 damage.
Bless you. Can I ask, the weapon you're using, is it magical?
The Warhammer I have.
Unfortunately, as you're hitting the surface of it and everything, it seems like you should be cracking into this like coral, but as you do, you see like the anemones and everything are just growing back, almost like, just these fast-growing polyps and barnacles are just almost like billowing up out of it to reform whatever parts you're shattering off.
See, I I knew that, but Spine Crusher would not have known that. So that is going to be my turn. Can I just can I use kind of just a I don't know, just a other action? Say, Ajaxa, stay near me. All right, that's my turn.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
Okay. Draxa.
I would like to rage, first of all.
Hey!
I will
Yeah,
be
you would.
going into a frenzied rage, because I am just fired up. I remember last time I fought a golem. Didn't go well for me then either. Alright, I'm going to hit it with my magic axe. First attack, I will make a reckless attack with advantage, because he can go ahead and just pummel me flat. That'll be fun.
Okay.
28.
Yeah, that hits.
Dope. I'm gonna lay a Smitey Smite on that, so that is 8 points of magic slashing.
Okay.
Let's throw a Thunderous Smite on there just for funsies. He's gonna make a strength saving throw. I'm sure I'll have no problem with that.
That's a 22.
He succeeds. So fortunately, he is not pushed 10 feet backwards from me, because that would probably topple the pillar behind him onto our ships.
Or do crushing damage against him if he did, but...
No. 6 points of thunder damage he's gonna take from my Smitey Smite.
Okay, so hold on. What's the first damage plus this?
First one was 8.
8, 6. Okay. Okay.
An extra attack reckless is 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 16 points of magic slashing. Can I do
Okay.
anything else? That was my bonus action. That was the other stuff. Oh, wait.
I think I might have just used 2 bonus actions.
Let's just wait, I'm sorry. So total I'm at is 8 plus 6 plus 14.
8 plus 6 plus 14. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, Smite is not a bonus action. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be it for my turn. And I'm just
Okay.
like
So
bring
30
it.
points of damage. Solid. Okay. That's going to bring us to Zara. You're up.
Alright, let's
And I'll just
I-
position your spiritual weapon, like here. Let's say.
yeah. Alright, let's do another spiritual weapon first while I think of what I actually want to do. Fuck, 16 to hit? That's not gonna do shit. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Just misses.
I don't like have anything. I guess I'll do another. I'll do a fireball. I think I'm high enough up that I can aim it below me and not hit them. Right, I'm like above 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, another terrible. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He can make a. Oh wait, sorry. That was no. Sorry, Dex saving 17.
Right, dex save?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, he rolled a nat 20, so 19. Sorry.
I'm not giving him the gift for that.
So 10 fire damage. Boo, this dude sucks.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's just really unlucky.
Boo.
He rolls on his part. And... So sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right.
He's strong.
That brings us to the golem, who is going to try and attack you, Spine Crusher.
No, he's not.
That's going to be a 16.
That will. Sorry. That does not hit.
All right. For his second attack, he's going to try and slam you, Adraxa.
With advantage.
Yep. Oh, with advantage, yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. So 29. It's.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 17 points of damage.
Yikes.
Okay.
Wait, what kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
All right, so I'm raging, so I'm going to half that.
Okay.
So that's 9.
And that will. At that point, you can see as he, neglected the pillar, the third ship passes by the reef in the clear of whatever their plan was to topple these pillars to block it off or to sink the ships. Either way, yeah. You succeeded at least in that. So your wine is safely on its way past this choke point at the Burning Isles.
That's something.
The goal, however, still going. So, brings us to Spine Crusher.
Okay. Spine Crusher looks down helplessly at his axe, like shakes it, like, what's wrong with you? Looks over to Drax's really sweet, awesome weapon. He just, I don't know what to do. So he is going to... Oh, God, I don't know. He's just going to ready an action. There's literally nothing I can do.
Help is an action.
What's help?
Help is where you like feint or distract or something to give an ally advantage. We never use it, but it's a thing in D&D.
You're right. We never use that because I don't even know what it is. Yeah, I'm going to do that then. So I'm going to use help to lend my aid to Adraxa. Advantage on your next ability check.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Cool.
Stay right where I am.
Okay. Draxa?
Adrax is starting to have fun. She just like gives Spine Crusher one of these and then rears up to hit him with another not reckless attack because now she doesn't have to. Oh wait, with advantage. Let's go for crit. Go for crit. Nope, that's worse. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cool. Going to lay another Smitey Smite on that one. 1, 2. That'll be 8 plus 13. So 8 magic, 13 radiant. So.
Okay.
He's still... How do I want to do this? No? Okay.
Does that include the the slashing or whatever, or is that...
Yeah, it's 8 points of slashing with the magic axe and then 13 points of radiant damage from the smite.
He is looking hurt, but still got some fight left in him.
Well, Drax is in a frenzy, so she's not done yet. For her extra attack, that's a 27 to hit with her axe.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. That will be 8 points of... Oh, lame. 8 points of slashing, magic slashing.
Okay.
And for the frenzied attack, nat 20.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's 29 to hit.
Yeah, that will fucking hit.
Oh man, I got a thing I always forget to do with this.
Smite for that. Damn.
This is going to be awesome. Hang on 1 sec. I have a brutal critical that I always forget to use, so pardon me while I look up what brutal critical is, because I never remember. It's not that. Roll 1 additional weapon damage die, so I'm going to roll another d12
triple.
on top of this. It's triple.
Yeah.
I love this character. For a 1, that's so lame. 19 points of magic slashing.
All right. So close.
Was that 3? Did I just roll? Did I make 3 attacks?
Yep, 3 attacks.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I could do this all day.
All right. Damn, really bringing it close. Zara, you're up.
Okay, let's try that fucking weapon attack, the spiritual weapon attack. Please hit. Come on. 17.
Just hits.
Finally. Wow, 11 force damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank God. Like, the 4th time this thing's trying to finally hit it. I feel like after it got, like, smooshed a little bit, maybe, like, its, like, neck area is a little weak, and maybe my scimitar can finally just wedge itself well enough in between the cracks of the coral to just, like, shatter the top of it off.
So yeah, like between Adraxa, like, so let's say this: that Spine Crusher, like, you kind of like, here, jump up, and you lift up Drax as she goes 3 hits, cleaves it left, right, and then uppercuts. And it's just enough to knock it back that you see its head kind of opens up almost like a clamshell. You can see this black pearl looking void of magic. Just
That's it. That's my shot.
the scimitar just doesn't even have to slash. It just right in. There's this sound, almost like a high-pitched wailing scream. Carl explodes all over.
Nice. Just Carl everywhere.
All everywhere. Scraps of anemone bleached white, and just raining all over the seabed and the spires. You see you hear calls from the ship above.
I mean, I don't.
You know, raucous cheers and the ships carrying the wine and everything off to the shore. You see them giving shouts and hurrahs.
I clap a hand on Spinecrusher's shoulder and I say,
Because I can't hear anything.
I completely forgot I even did that to you. I have no idea you've even been affected.
Just a rage. All right.
That was so much fun.
You guys look out at the landscape in front of you. Strange plants, cries of seagulls and everything already starting to fly up towards the bodies that you left up above on the cliffs.
Nice. Quick work.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Red waters, and here you are, the Burning Isles.
Oh,
This is it.
did we make it?
You made it to the Burning Isles. Whether or not you want to go for a short party here, or whether you want to try and get back and fly up above, it's up to you.
Let's patch our wounds in the ship before we call it, I think.
I'm still on that rope.
Better start climbing.
I will be gently, nicely requesting to be lifted back up because I have no upper body strength.
All right. Yeah. So they crank you up, and soon enough you're back aboard the ship. The ship comes down to just a little bit past the seabed, or past the waves, to help you guys climb aboard.
Thank you.
That was fun.
That was pretty good.
Felt good.
Yeah, I like that. Nice to stretch your legs.
Yeah. Nice to see what the ship is capable of.
Nice firebomb.
Yeah.
Battleship.
Well, she loves that one. Well,
I need to get to bed.
yeah, you should probably go. You look like shit.
My ears hurt.
Sit down there. I did
so
not
much.
think to hop up out of the water.
That was new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's dead.
We just got raided, and we're about to call it. Thank you so much, Murder Hobos and Choco Bros.
Wanna keep going?
Gotta go.
Sure, why not?
I got a reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the ship rises up. You go and take a long rest, right?
They're not raiding.
Well, thanks for
there's-
thinking of it. Now we feel less bad about stopping.
Why am I still using this voice?
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
They're saying in the future. Thank you, Murder Hobos.
We still appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gross.
Damn it. I wish you were here for all the cool shit that just happened.
Yeah.
That was a
Anyway,
blast, Matt. Thank you. What a fun
Yeah,
fight.
thanks, Matt.
That was awesome.
Thanks for letting us murder stuff.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the chat all night. You guys are so much fun. If you stuck with us this long, we really appreciate it.
that's a good one.
That is
Damn
a
it.
fact, Murder Hobos. Please come back in 2 weeks, January 15th, 8:30 Eastern. Mike's gonna be running a Tales from the Loop one-shot, which is gonna be like super spooky kids on bikes, 80s Stranger Things kind of vibe. And it'll also be a charity stream for the Trevor Project. So yeah, let me send you the link.
Good stuff all around.
And
Yeah,
and in
good
a few,
stuff.
few good.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, man. Dice giveaway.
I was good. Yeah, the dice giveaway. So a week or two after that, we'll probably be doing a dice giveaway
Really nice dice.
during one of our streams. So
Yeah. So thanks
Come
for
check
the
it out.
follow. Thanks for chatting, everybody. We love you guys.
Thanks.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
everyone,
Bye.
bye.